That is a very interesting way to start a live stream. That's a very unhelpful way to start a live stream. I mean, I need to go get my stuff super quick, don't I? And those magma cubes love... Dang it! Who put these here? Someone's in the Nether. Hypno's got me. Maybe Hypno tuned in right at the beginning and saw what happened. I mean, we got 5 minutes, and we're 1 minute into this live stream. But the thing is, whenever I walk down this tunnel, magma cubes spawn. Oh, nice one, Hypno. Hypno's helping us out here. Peeps, it's Hermits helping Hermits today. And thanks for tuning in, everyone. What a great start to the stream. If you just tuned in, I died. Oh. Oh dear, I'm not a professional Minecrafter, am I? Sonastaris, thank you for 9 months. Twitch baby right there. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. Dang, I literally logged in between 2 of them. I can see Hypno's here. That's awesome. Oh, what a man. What a star. Look at this. I had a very clean inventory. I just finished... No, wait a minute. I had tons of shulker boxes in my inventory. Now that I actually think about it.
No. I definitely don't have any of your shulker boxes in my inventory.
Oh, so you're telling me that magma cubes just eat shulker boxes?
Mm-hmm, maybe.
Oh, I'm so unfortunate. This one was mine too, right?
Yeah, that was yours. Yep.
Awesome. Also, do you have an ender chest? Or do you have 2 ender chests?
I do. Oh, yeah. There you go. That would be yours.
Thank you ever so much. Oh, back to normal. Thank goodness.
Yeah, that was awful. There was like 2 giant ones right here on top of you.
Were you watching the stream right as I went live?
No, I was in the Nether when you died, and I came over here, and there was just 2 of them in this tunnel.
Got ya. I literally logged in wedged between 2 of them, and it was just horrendous.
Yeah, they're cheaters.
They are. I mean, they can spawn here legitimately. I think I might put down some temporary buttons until I know what else I might do.
Yeah, just buttons down the center would stop them, wouldn't they?
Or what about this? Because it kind of matches the prismarine, maybe? That's not so bad. That works, wouldn't you say?
I think that works.
That's not bad to have that line around then. Yeah, that'll do for now until I think of something a little more aesthetic. So, are you here for Hermits helping Hermits today?
Yes, that's what I'm here for.
So am I. And we've got to go to Jevon's base, I believe.
Yeah, I met him in the end. I was trying to repair stuff, and he said it was gonna be a little late. I think I don't know if he's ready or not.
Late to his own party.
I know, right?
That is ridiculous. Well,
Ridiculous.
I got to do a little bit of preparing myself. I need to grab some food and repair my pick because I think we're doing a lot of digging and grab some other stuff. So,
yep.
There's Cubfan.
Hey, Cub.
Hello. How's it going? Howdy.
We were just saying how Jevon isn't even ready for his own dig. Oh God, it's like he's a human with things to do in real life.
Yeah, can you imagine that? Gee.
I know, right? He's not a real content creator.
Wow.
Jeez.
Oh, I'm messing about. I'm gonna shoot off. I gotta grab some food and do a little bit of preparation before I head over there. So I'll be back in a minute. Are you guys gonna head over to Jevon's or?
I'll probably refill up my food as well, but yeah, I'll be heading over there.
Cool.
Yeah, I gotta do the same thing. I gotta finish up the project and I'll be over. Yep.
Nice. Well, I'll meet you guys over at Jevon's then. Thanks for the help again, Hypno.
Sounds good. No problem.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Is Cub going live, says Waterproof Koala. I have no idea who's going to be live. We'll ask when we're back with the Hermits again. Boom! And we're up here. This place needs some lighting, by the way. I've had some close calls with creepers and whatnot. Dang. So I kind of wanted to clear some of this out. And... everything is just junk at the moment, so this is more for this is stuff for the Nether tunnel. You can see it's like magma cube. I get my revenge. Dang, I'm starting to learn where things are. So I'm just going to clear out a couple of these. Then we're going to go do some trading to get some... my junk chests are starting to really fill up now. Here we go. Maybe I won't do it. I don't know. We're doing some digging, and I always like to fill up on materials, but we do have a few empty shulker boxes, so maybe... Look, this is kind of boring. I'll do that another time. Lights go in there. Ender pearls. That's something else I wanted to grab. I've been using those quite a bit now because I'm not flying, and they're really convenient and helpful. You hit 1,000. GG, says Omkar. Thank you. Yeah, 1,000 episodes, right? Oh no, wait. You're on about you're on about that. Yes, yes. Hit that yesterday evening. Cool. Right, noises in the ear. Soundwave Hope, thank you for 17 months. Goodness me, that's incredible. Ikazoo, thank you for gifting sub to Fantasy Animal Vegan, Bunny Girl Next Door, Biz Boys, the JK Wolf, and Retro Cosmilic. Falzuta is here with the Prime. Klutzy Soul 9 is here for 12 months. Walking Ship 1 is here with the Prime. Puzzle Frex here for 41 months. God Likes Me Best is here for 2 months. Really? God speaks to me all the time and tells me that I'm his favourite. Jeez, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Ninja Shade, thank you for the Prime. Peeps, if you want to get your noises in the ear, now is the time, as we'll be hanging out. Jeez! Now definitely is the time. We just had a sub bomb. I'll be reading out as many of these before we go hang out with the other hermits, because then I'll be perpetually distracted, right? So, food is next. We'll walk over there. We will walk. Oh, this is just spoilers! God. I have literally spent the last 3.5 days non-stop building, right? Like, I'm talking wake up, go to sleep, build. No, not in that order. Wake up, build, go to sleep. Grinding out some massive builds here in my base, and I've just ruined them, and no one's going to watch that next episode now. They're like, I've seen it, I'm going to unsubscribe, and I'm going to send you hate mail. Oh, the joke's been running so long, it's gotten down to hate mail now, apparently. Yeah, I've been absolutely grinding it out, peeps. Like, I just wanted to get to the next stage, and oh, there must have not been a lot of pumpkins there. The next stage involved a tremendous amount of building, basically. Cool, so we just had a massive sub-bomb drop in here from Ellie-chan. Thank you ever so much for gifting 20 subs. That is so generous. It is always appreciated. The gifting of subs is an awesome feature, you know. Helps support our community here. Lots of people get to enjoy the emotes and all that kind of stuff. So thank you for your generosity. If you hear your name being read out, peeps, you've been gifted a sub, be sure to say thanks. Sub IG, Pascal91, Oh So Green, Jesse Buckarette, Temper Steven, Blue 7, Dota, Small Shadow, Cobalt Wings, Mr. Marshall 95, we've got The Real Runner, Mirahovi, Bananas of Thorns, Smoking Pizza, All and Guard, Niasikan, The Ender Ivan, Micro, Anxious Elliot, Doobleberry, and Timmy Tech TV. Oh, God! That really shocked me. Really shocked me. Also, 03APR91 is here for 6 months. Appreciate the continued support. Emmy160 is here for 16. Champ77 is here for 2. Kitty Bunny is here with the Prime. Gamer Kid Andrew Whitey is here with the Prime. Insane2294 also with the Prime. The Light Cuisine here for 2 months. And Becca is gifting subs again. Thank you as always, Becca, for supporting our community. Zero Realms, Super Maddie98, Cadilliacs, Joshua, Gangy Lion, thank you ever so much. Wait, what am I doing here? Can I do that? I can do that trade. I'm about that life. I can do that trade. Right, there we go. That'll be enough for me for now. I mean, I'll literally just throw them away at this point. Oh wait, there was something else I wanted to get as well, now that I think about it. Oh wait, that means they all restocked as well, so I can get more emeralds, right? Hang on, let's do another round here. Hello. We want all the emeralds. Cheers. Yes, I read out those names, so thank you again, Becca. We got Kajern here with the Prime, Kolfst with the Prime, Gypsy Bob for 16 months. Becca's gifting another 5 subs. Goodness me. It's Hermits helping Hermits, but right now, it's Yol helping this Hermit. Appreciate it, everyone. Appreciate it. Right, let's go around to here, because we also want to stock up on these things. These will be good for repairing our pick on the go. So I'm going to hang on to these for a minute. Frilly Ice Cream. Mind the Tiberium. Tiberium from CNC. Wicked Nush. Sonofa. And oh no, it's Raz. Y'all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in chat. Caprice, spelt with a 2 instead of a 1, subscribing. The Light Cuisine, here are some cheers and biddies. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate it. Dr. Zucker has subscribed. And Hi-Ho Jimbo is here with some cheers and bits saying, first stream in a while, good to hear your voice. Ah, well, welcome back. Glad to have you back with us again. Estellian says, Xisuma, don't go slacking now. HHH has begun. I mean, you're calling me a slacker. I'm over here getting prepped to help my fellow hermits, and you want to call me a slacker? Oh, God. God, I'm here to help today. These things, like, they restock. I don't know if we're just hitting it at the right time of day, but it feels like they all just restocked rather quickly. Right, and all that stuff gets stored in... No! In there. Now we get to head off and help the other hermits. Becca, thank you for giving a sub to MRC Whack. We've also got Krebstar here. Gifting subs to Drum Mum 1. Jogi Wankanobi. I am Kadabi. Kara here, and JTR did gaming. Appreciate those gifted subs. We've got Frogger 3D here at the Prime. Thank you ever so much. What's on today's agenda? We are helping Jevin today. That is the agenda of the stream. Also... Ha! Yes. Yes, Jevon's base is over here, I believe. There should be a... Oh, no, wait. No, it's not over here, is it? There's a big red sign. Or should I say the text is red next to Jevon's. Becca, thank you for gifting a sub to K-pop and Minecraft. Appreciate you doing that. We've got Night Sport gifting a sub to MeCatCat987. Thank you ever so much. Digging out Jevon's base, huh? Yep, that's the name of the game today. Is it this one here where he's got... This looks like it. No, wait. I went past someone's portal earlier, exactly like this, and it had red text on it, and I thought it was Jevin. Maybe it was someone else. Dang. Anyway, I'm joining the other hermits now, so I'll be reading some more noises later on. But I think when we pop through, we might find everyone's in a voice chat channel, but we'll pop through first. Beef, yeah, okay, Beef has the big red one. Okay, got ya. Oh, is that a shop on the portal? On the portable? Oh God, words. Very similar to the one that was at mine. Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I got a thumbnail for this live stream. Because that's kind of iconic right there. Let's grab that. So if I need a thumbnail later, it'll be that one. Oh! Press the wrong button. Speaking of pressing the wrong button, we can have some fun today. Look, over here, right? Over here. Seeing this? Seeing this? Dun, 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 dun. Does it work? It works like that. Dun, 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 dun. How cool is that? Right, pressing buttons on my keyboard. Would be helpful to record the audio as well. Group, that's it, that's the one. There we go.
I'm Joe. I would just say, Xisuma from Ireland.
Yo, all right.
I'm from Ireland now? What?
Yes.
You came in late.
I came in at the perfect time.
You are now.
Yeah.
To be confused.
You
All
are
right,
very
so-
Irish now.
Just
dear.
to give instructions one more time.
I'm so
There's
lost right now.
extra pickaxes and chakra boxes to store items while you're mining. Please use Soak Touch if you do use your own items. If you want to sort items into the chests over here, there's a sorter. Please don't overflow it. You can sort everything or just dump everything into these chests right here. That's perfectly fine. I'll sort it later. Otherwise, we're going down to bedrock.
Sweet.
Woo!
So, and
Diggy time.
yeah.
I have
If
one
you-
question, Jev. Am I allowed to keep any
Okay.
ores that we find or anything like that?
Yeah, the ores, you're perfectly fine to keep them. So, I don't want
Hang
any
on,
of
You
them.
know, they're selling out over at the Evil Emporium. Cough, cough.
Take,
Wink,
take
wink,
one of
nudge,
these.
nudge,
Take,
stop coin. What?
take
Ooh,
one.
come,
Take one
come,
each.
come.
Dude,
Oh,
what did you do? What did you do to my family?
Nothing.
I need
nothing.
to join the cult.
I'm
You have
actually
any
out. I'm actually out of heads, so
Listen, I don't
have to
need
go with
one.
that
Dang it.
Yeah,
I'm the odd one out.
there you go.
Hey, Cub, there was like 3 in the nether at your slime thing. Did you take those
Yeah.
too?
Oh, I should go get those. Yeah. Yeah, I need one. Yep.
All right, I'm ready when you
One,
guys
so does
are.
X.
It's of the most importance that we have slime heads on
Yes,
when we
the
dig.
slime clubs.
Yeah, let me
What
go
level
grab-
are we digging down to?
Bedrock.
Bedrock.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
I can do that. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna let you in on a little bit of a secret.
Wait, where's
it's
the
not so
ladder?
secret. You fall in, man.
I mean, but my knees.
But the question is, how do we get out again?
Fly out.
Very
Very simple.
Fly?
So,
Slime cold.
What's that?
Pillar out. Just add
gonna-
blocks back into the hole, Cleo. That's how I'm gonna do it.
A little bit of
I've
a
got
little
wings.
bit of
I'm not
a
part of your group.
little bit of a secret. Oh, that's right. You guys are not a part of the slime club. Let me go grab you some ladders or the fly
I got
club.
ladders.
The
Yeah.
slime club.
All right.
Yeah, I'm actually like 4 days away from hitting 500 on the No Wings Club.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and get that. I haven't actually gotten any of my medals yet, even though I keep telling Iskall when I complete the objectives.
I mean, they're
So, a little birdie told me that this afternoon at about 5 or 6 p.m., which is like 2 hours from now, the slime shop is going to be selling beacons, and
Ooh.
I hear they're a pretty good deal. I don't know.
What can beacons
My
do?
way.
Sell me on it.
You can use them as a
You-
lamp.
You asked me too fast. Yeah, you can use them as a lamp, but from what I hear, they give you good effects, and I'm not a salesman, so yeah, I'll never be a salesman.
So the whole thing out to bedrock, pretty much, is what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Just walls
do
down,
we
try
have
to
a
do
bed
so
down
touch
here?
everything.
Out of
Well, no, but
curiosity?
B-Dubs is online, so...
B-dubs. Of course.
Yeah, we should be fine.
B-dubs can save us.
The real question is anyone like replay mod camera account recording this?
My camera account is above all of us recording right now,
Oh, that's
so
true.
Yay.
This historic event must be preserved.
Does everybody have a
Yes.
slime head, by the way?
Not me.
I have mine's built
Oh, do you
in. Mine's built
need
in
one, X?
naturally.
Yeah, otherwise
Everyone
I can't
needs a
dig any of
slime
these blocks out.
Okay, it's critical. All right, let me go get it. I'll go grab
so
another
funny.
one.
Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. I'll be okay.
It's too late. I'm already halfway there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But
He's also living on a prayer.
Way there.
over the past
go.
Glad I'm not the
Like
only
Bon
one.
Jovi.
over the past 3 days, I have placed more buttons than I care to admit. We're currently at 28,900 buttons. So
Whoa,
Man.
what's
Wait,
that
That was a
related to?
lot of buttons, dude.
Oh, you're doing
I
another
made
farm.
I made a wither skeleton farm.
Nice.
So, works pretty
Okay.
good. I got pretty decent rates for the first test. I mean,
Okay, Mr. Axolotl, here is your slime head, sir.
Mr.
Thank you.
X.
There you are.
Oh,
Appreciate you.
oh, looking fancy.
By the way, I gotta say that that shield design, the Axolotl shield, very nice.
Oh, it's
Came out really
amazing.
well.
It's amazing.
Before everybody leaves, we should get together and like take a group photo with the slime heads on.
Definitely.
agreed.
Good idea.
Agreed.
Sure, for sure.
I'm the worst at remembering stuff like that in real life. Like my daughter, the other day I was like, "Oh yeah, I got to see my newborn niece and hang out with our little nephew who's like 1 year old." And she's like, "Oh yeah, you got a lot of good pictures, right, Dad?" And I was like, "No, I was hanging out with babies, not
Oh God.
you looking at my phone." And my daughter's like, "What? I want to see pictures of the babies."
Oh my God.
You're like I never take photos.
You're like,
Me and my brother are like the polar opposites on that. Like he takes
I-
pictures of everything, and
I
I'm
do
like,
not take pictures.
yeah,
I like remembering things organically.
yeah.
I think you gotta have a balance. You gotta have a balance there.
Well, I will say, if it's your own kid, when you have a new baby, you take as many pictures as you can because you're not going to sleep and you're not going to form long-term memories. So you really cannot depend on your brain to remember the first 6 to 12 months or so. So yeah, you're going to want to take pictures of your kid. But if you're just visiting somebody else's baby, you don't need pictures of that guy's baby.
to be fair, I
If
don't
it's your
my
brother or
parents
whatever.
because there were hardly any pictures of me. There were hundreds of pictures of my sister because she was the first, but
Yeah.
there was virtually none of me. So you know.
The concept of children is so wild to me, because
Yeah,
like
just the idea of children.
Yeah, how do you
like,
exist?
how do they work?
well, it's not that people like they're like the kids are amazing and they're they'll change your life, and then
That's
you
the
go
problem. They'll change your life.
you go on Facebook and it's like 24/7 complaint fest. So
I mean,
it's so
yeah.
hard, and it's like, but it's worth it. But then they complain more. So I don't know.
Let your siblings have kids, and you can just enjoy all the good stuff.
Oh, listen, I'm the
There
world's
you
best
go.
uncle, right? I mean,
That's it.
He's got the mug to prove it too. You know,
Yeah.
hey, that's an item that we could add to Hermitcraft is mugs that say #1 uncle.
yeah. Well, I bought him a PS5, so I win the game. So
You,
There you go.
question: Does your nephew
How you
have
get
any
in,
other uncles?
yeah, but I'm a way better uncle than he
And
is.
you just basically said, nah, I'm just gonna do my own thing, and I don't care
Yeah.
if you can afford it. It's my
Well,
Hey,
name.
Cub, I seem to have gotten 2 of these.
They
Oh, okay.
So he has a cousin, and they bought like his cousin got a PS5 too, so they could play together. So they bought their son the PS5, and I bought my nephew the PS5 so they could play.
Aw, that's really cute. My
Yeah.
nephew gets a game from me for everything
Yeah.
because he's a massive nerd, like me. So it all works out. It all works out.
Yeah, my nephew is aware that I'm a YouTuber, and so like anytime I go anywhere, like for example, like his football practice or whatever, he tells his friends, he's like, "That's my uncle. He's a YouTuber."
It's really weird how children react to you being a YouTuber because I told the kids that I was a YouTuber, not who I was, obviously, because before I
Yeah.
left school. And it was just it was like being a celebrity, and it's really
Oh
bizarre.
yeah. I bet they were like, "I wonder what our channel is."
It was like there was this one kid that was just sort of like, I'm going to ask you every day from now until the time you leave what your YouTube channel is, and one day you're going to slip and you're going to tell me by accident.
God.
I'm like, I don't think that works on adults.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Did any of them try and ask you for a signature? Will you sign this for me?
Oh my god.
That'd be a clever way to get them to like get you to tell them.
Yeah.
I mean, I just signed my real name because that's the one they know.
Dub, you got a lot of blocks on the ground over here, my dude.
Are we collecting all these?
Yes.
Oh, snap. Okay. Yeah, let me,
I'm glad I said
That's why he was
something.
giving out shulkers and stuff.
Oh, there's a slime.
Ah, Jevin, help me!
It's
dump off all these. There we go.
we're hitting level 40, so it's yeah.
It's about ready to. Oh,
Yeah,
hi,
it's
Joe.
going to turn into Slime Fest here.
And we're all wearing slime heads. I mean, we'll fit right in. Why are they attacking us?
Right? I was just about to say, we're like family, man. What's going on?
We're a crew, yeah. I mean, I blame Jev because
Yeah.
Jevin, I just killed your relatives. Hope you're fine with that. Yeah. They were attacking me, self-defense.
Yeah.
best
Brother.
uncle ever, yeah.
Yeah,
Just, oh,
definitely.
it's all right. I killed your relatives. It's cool. We're good here. Ah, there is a ravine here. Okay.
I'm not going to disclose how many times I fell into that.
Is it more than one?
Like 15.
Do we have some shulker boxes to put stuff in, Jeff?
Yeah,
Somewhere
up here. I'll show you real fast so you can
Oh.
grab
Grab
some.
'em up at the...
Oh, close
Found
it
this
now.
infamous
look.
That's some
ravine.
quick digging.
Right here. You can also grab some extra
Aha.
pickaxes too.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna keep these separate here. Grab 4 or 5 of them.
Keeping the oars, so all good.
You know, the chat can tell when I'm reading the chat instead of looking at the screen because I'm just swinging the pick wildly where there used to be blocks.
This is gonna save me so much time digging. Oh my god.
You know what I actually should do? I should figure out, like, back when I used Linux, there were ways you could get, like, transparent window manager settings. So you could just make a window transparent and then pin it to the top. I should just play Minecraft with the Twitch and YouTube chat directly overhead the Minecraft window. Why do I have them side by side?
Why don't you just use like Twitch IRC? The one that just puts the chat in game.
Are you okay there, Rex?
Because I don't want the
Yeah, I'm just
I don't
breaking
want
balls.
Minecraft to capture. I don't want to when I record the OBS of Minecraft. I don't want my Twitch chat in there.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're streaming using OBS or
Yeah.
Slobs?
No.
No.
Oh,
I
yeah.
use original OBS.
Because
Yeah.
in Slobs you can record, like, while I'm streaming, I'm also just recording the Minecraft video at the same time, and all of the audio like separated into different channels. So like, I've got all this extra stuff on screen for the stream, but then the recording doesn't have that.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that with slobs.
Apparently, you can do a lot with slobs. I will have to learn. And by me, I mean the person who does all my stuff.
Oh, you have someone help set it up for you.
Yeah. Fortunately, I'm useless at this stuff.
A lot of it
much.
is just trial and error and poking around and doing
Yeah.
searching and having patience.
I was gonna say pretty much.
You see, I see my fatal flaw there. It's the patience that does me every single time.
Yeah.
That's what it is for most people with computers, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
just how much can you tolerate Windows?
That is the question. Can anyone tolerate Windows? Is that a thing?
I
No.
don't mind it.
I think you're in a minority then, Jeff.
And Windows 11 is coming out. At
Is
some
it?
point
Is
in the
it?
future.
I'm gonna
Yep.
avoid that like the plague. You know, I avoided updating from Win2K Pro as long as I possibly could.
I was the same way about 7.
Yeah, like once I get something that roughly works, like sure it resets all my audio changes every so often for my mic, but like I know what to expect to go wrong with this version of Windows.
Yeah.
Is the next version of Windows gonna break my audio in new ways? Because it's not gonna
Of course it
stop
will.
breaking my audio. It's just gonna break it in a worse way
In
that
a
I'm
way
not
that you
prepared
can't
for.
figure out how it's worked. Yeah.
You know, people
know.
always say that like Windows updates always ruins their audio, but I've never had that happen to me once, like ever.
Maybe
I-
it's the external board you're using for your audio or something, because
Maybe.
maybe it's because you might be leaving all your Windows stuff to the default, because like it resets like my mic gain and a bunch of stuff to
Oh,
like
wow.
whatever it thinks it should be, which
Yeah.
then blows out my recording, so I'm peaking all the time.
Yeah, it never happens.
Yeah, it never happens to me either. I used to have my audio set up different. I got a mixer now, but what I used to do is have a audio cable splitter, like a physical splitter for
Yeah.
the audio that goes to like the headset and to your speakers or whatever. So whatever I would hear at all times would be exactly what gets recorded.
Oh wow.
But now it's a bit more advanced because it like records all of you on a different audio channel and stuff.
Yeah, I use a Sound Blaster sound card, and every once in a while the driver will update, and that will switch me over from like a line input source to a microphone input source, which like makes me peak and all distorted and stuff, and that's very annoying. But I don't know if that's Windows specifically or if that's just a driver issue.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and another thing I was having happen was it was changing my sampling rate from like 48 to 44 kilohertz, and then it would be out of sync with what I was trying to record at with OBS, and it's like the numbers have to be the same in Windows and in OBS, or you get these pops, and it's just like, I don't have time for this.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, learning how to use the GoXLR was like seriously the hardest thing ever.
Oh, the audio matrix is pretty darn tricky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every
I had
I
such a hard time with that.
I wrote down the way that was configured, and every time I look at it again, it's like learning it from scratch. It's just
Oh
what does this thing
jeez.
do again? Like they don't let you rename any of the channels to something that would make more sense to yourself. So they like have multiple channels like chat mic and chat, and it's like, well, which one's which?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So confusing.
Yeah.
But once you get the hang of it, I mean, it's a pretty good piece of
Works.
equipment though. So,
The voice changing stuff that I've been doing with Evil X, that's annoying. Like the quality constantly is choppy, and it seems to forget the settings and change them a little bit, and I have to keep tweaking it. It's really irritating, but
Wait,
Wow.
you're Evil X?
What?
Next you're
know
gonna tell
that.
me there's no Santa Claus. What the heck?
dang it, I just broke the 4-4 again. Or is it the third wall? I forget. There's too many walls.
speaking of fourth wall, I am like so proud of everybody that watches our videos, because when we did that derp coin stuff, everybody was like, that's a scam, and I'm like, yes. They were smart.
Wait, it's a scam?
Derp coin is
Derp coin
not
Right?
a scam,
That's what I'm
Kevin.
saying. Derp coin to the moon.
Nah, it's going to the moon, bud.
I'm hearing a
think it
lot of
is.
wild things on this stream.
Question: when you say don't overload it, how much is overloading the system?
Yeah, he didn't explain that, so I'm just gonna keep putting stuff in there till we get yelled at.
Yeah, okay,
I mean,
that's-
it
Might get
should
yelled
be
at a lot.
fine, but yeah, it's, you know, if it breaks, just blame Tango, because he built it. So
I see. That is a.
Right, I think I've done that correctly. I wanted to take a moment just to thank the peeps with the noises in the ear again. Another JT was here for 15 months, and we had MPA Dutch with a donation saying, hey, it's love to catch your stream again. I'm happy to say that my lorry driving of this morning went well. We drove through the smallest streets of the city with 10 centimetres to spare either side. That sounds mental. GG, my dude. GG. That's a small margin of error right there. Hope it all went well. Thank you again for the donation. We got Arc17 here subscribing. Atomfire UK here for 3 months. Fuzzy Amoda here with the Prime. Area here for 2 months. We got MLDK NR1 here with those cheers and those biddays. Got a cave over here. Let's just conceal and pretend that we never found a cave. Well, why are those swapped? Might have accidentally pressed the key and swapped them. Oh yeah, that thing's just going to open up again, isn't it? Which makes total sense, now that I think about it a bit more. Right. I'm still concentrating on digging. I need to read noises in the ear. Hurricane Kelsey, thank you for the Prime. Trevor6, also with the Prime. Vera Heshuski, thank you for subscribing. Trolling Pandas here for 2 months. The Lord Takani is here with the Prime. We've got Axe Kicker 216 for 5 months. Bell Steven here with the Prime. Lunaris 05 for 7. And Moostastrophe here with the Prime. Appreciate it. Peanut Bags is finally learning to drive. Awesome, dude. Best of luck with it. I put off driving for a long time. And for a long time after learning to drive, I didn't enjoy it too much. But kind of got there now, actually. I feel pretty comfortable driving my usual routes. I always try and drive my best drive. That's the thing. Every time I drive, I always like try and put myself in this mindset of like, drive the best you can. And like, you know, pay as much attention as you can. And just be as responsible as you can. You know? That's how I approach it anyway. Because you could say I'm a nervous driver. Although I feel like I've gotten over those nerves, but like that's my way of doing it, right? Always be trying to have your best drive. As fast as possible, someone says in chat. No. Gemini Panda, thank you for the Prime. Master Chief, thank you for 7 months. And, oh my goodness me, 4,500 peeps are here for Hermits Helping Hermits. It's so good to see that it's really popular. Of course, some of our other Hermits here are streaming as well if you want to catch some different perspectives. Let's go check it out. Jevin is streaming. Cleo is streaming. Cub is streaming. Joe, Hypno, the whole gang, basically. The whole gang is streaming over here. Right, let's get back to it. Let's hang out with these hermits.
Often does
Yeah.
things in the meantime.
Well, it's my process, Cleo. It's called not, you know, being diagnosed with ADHD or getting help with that. So,
Yeah, the farm produced 795 with their skeleton kills in that hour too. So pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. So,
Then-
you're
Then
selling
again,
those,
though,
right?
you know, yeah. Then again, there was nobody in the Nether. There wasn't a lot of people online, so you know, there's like peak conditions to do the test.
That's what you want
Gotcha.
when you do a test.
Yup.
Time was that?
When Joe went live, so like it's like 10:30ish, 10:30 EST, or the 9 CST.
oh, Xisuma, you also died AFK last night. Were you okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Did
I
you
got
have-
all my stuff
It's a
back.
bit
It
late
happens.
to ask that now.
Yeah.
Well, but the thing is, I was going to ask for next time, like, hey, if that happens again tonight, where are you AFKing?
Oh
Is
no,
there
don't
anything we
worry.
can
It's
do?
set up so if I die, I'll be fine. I just get on with it.
Yeah, I was telling my chat that you
I
probably had
can't
a
figure out
hopper or
why I
something.
die occasionally. So
Well, it was a
You
zombie
died to a piglin.
Yeah.
that still almost doesn't make sense, but
Well, that's what it said on the.
When you go AFK,
because
why
when I
don't you
log
just
in,
set
it's
up
just
replay
like you are
mod?
dead, and
Yes,
there's no death message, and I'm like,
Yeah.
When you go AFK, just set up replay mod so you can play back.
that is a good idea. However, I find replay mod struggles if you're like, if it's got more than I don't know, even like 20 minutes of information, it struggles. I mean, that might be hours, right?
Yeah. One
You
thing
could
that
also set up like OBS to record like a special thing where it's just doing like, I don't know, 5 frames a second instead of like 60.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
what
another
I've
good
done for
idea,
time lapses in the past. The one thing that I found with the replay mod that is a bug, I think, is when I was recording my time lapses for the Wither Skeleton farm, I did stop and start like 30 times and not like pausing, and I couldn't save the files because it was like off the screen, like the GUI was. It was really annoying.
X,
Hello.
can you not put stone in the white chest, please?
Oh, sorry. I thought those were shulker boxes for like
The
moving
purple
stuff
ones,
up
yeah.
top.
The white one's my stuff.
Okay, sorry.
Oh,
I'll put it in the purple one next time.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just. I'll deal with your mess, but you know, all good.
Cool.
It's just the white one is just sort of like, yeah, I'm gonna fill that up with goodies that I steal from this place. I mean,
do it. Do
obtain.
it. Take everything. Take
I
all
am.
the
I'm
ores
gonna
you
take
want.
it
I don't
all.
care. I don't need them. I mean, I've been
I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I've been trying to gift people like all kinds of awesome stuff this season. So take what
I
you
know.
need. It makes me feel good.
That's why I've got wings.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Thank you for the wings. I don't think I actually said that, to be honest.
Yeah, thank
no,
you,
it's
Jevin.
fine.
I appreciate mine as well,
back
even though I'm
into
not wearing them yet for the No Wings Club.
Yeah. Yeah, that
They are
cub, the stuff that I gave you, Cub, yesterday, that stuff had been sitting in my chest for like ever, man. I was just like, I'm not even gonna use this ever.
Oh, the copper? Yeah. That definitely helped out a lot, too. Used a lot of it for the tunnel.
So
Oh man, farming
nicely.
copper is so tough. Like, getting copper ore is so valuable.
yeah.
Like, the farm rates
Yep.
are just pants.
Didn't they increase the drop
Yeah,
rate
they
of
like
that too?
over doubled it, and it's still
And it's
rough.
still that awful, huh?
Yeah.
Really?
You didn't want
Was it the same drop rate as like gold
What-
before from
what do you
Drown?
mean?
I'm not sure,
I may have
but
broken it by accident.
Oh, it's fine. Just, you know, if you want to try to keep them, be careful. I mean, that way
Well, I
we
don't
can
want to
repair
keep them.
them.
They're your picks.
Well, no, what I
so-
mean is if you, like, if we need to go repair after in a little while.
Okay. It was an accident.
No, it's fine. I literally made them
intend to
10
do it,
minutes
I'm so
before this
sorry.
started, so.
You were just like, yep, these are
I'd
the diamonds that I'm
recommend putting
willing to.
the durability ping on it.
I do, but
Oh,
it
okay.
pinged at 156 uses, and I thought,
I got time.
Yeah, it goes.
I
It will
can
ping
do
you
that.
again at some point, but it
it
goes.
did not.
It goes quick when you're instant mining. Yeah, I
yeah.
think it does it based on time, not on amount. Because I've been like I've had a worn out pick, taken a break or whatever, and then come back and it pinged me straight away. So I think it does it like on
Yeah.
a timer.
It does it on the regular, yeah, but it's just a case of getting it done.
Wow, I found some zombies here, all holding items.
Not surprising. Sugarcane?
Yes. Oh, that might not be on the list of items that it removes.
I don't know.
So that
Yeah.
might be worth adding.
Yeah, when I was here before helping Jevin with this, I found a bunch of zombies holding sugar canes too. I'm not sure
Where
how
are
they get them.
getting sugarcane from?
Is there a
Is
sugarcane
that the
farm?
There's a
This area.
sugarcane farm at my other base, but it's like contained.
Well, maybe you have a containment breach and you just don't know it.
Yeah.
Like this
Sounds
is
like a
Jurassic
sugarcane
Park level
bandit to me.
stuff. It's like, it's odd that there's all this sugarcane outside the containment area.
I might want to go check that right now then.
Yeah, you might just
Maybe
have a
it's- maybe
hopper
it's-
that's dumping sugarcane into the river like a Captain
Makes me
Planet
think
style
it's like-
pollution farm.
Maybe it's like overflowed or something. You know what? I'll be right back. I don't want to lag the server. I'm gonna check that right now.
On the source of our lag.
Probably. 'Cause I know these chests have been full for a while.
Yeah, I will say that was one thing when I visited, not when I visited, when I switched bases with XP Crafted, he had a bunch of farms that started overflowing a few weeks into the swap.
Oh no.
And I just didn't know where they were. So I'm just wandering around underground and I'm like, wait, what's this? And it's just like, oh, here's a gigantic slime farm that's just overflowing. There's just items on top
No.
of hoppers. And I'm like,
No,
What?
stay. No.
Have you met my
stay
friend?
Away. No,
What?
go away.
What? I just want to introduce you.
Go away. Go introduce him to Joe.
Where's Joe at?
I'm gonna bring on my camera cam and have a quick look. I sometimes go around and just clean up stuff with it from time to time.
I'm not wearing armor. No.
All right, that should be good. Hopefully it wasn't overflowing.
Just give him a hug.
The top
You hug
chest
him
had like
first.
2 spots left open, so.
I'm gonna
Whoa.
hug him.
Give him a love tap.
Oh, because we're all in the same
Oh,
area. The
oh,
render distance is 18.
That would have been awful.
So that was a close one.
What happened, X?
Oh, I just noticed Force's base off in the distance, and so I checked the
Yeah.
render distance. It's currently at 18, which is really cool.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's pretty far, yeah.
yeah, that, I need to bother you about that, X. Could you send me the latest version of that render distance mod so I can update my test server as well?
I believe, yeah, I can send you a link, but I believe the latest version isn't private. It's public.
Oh, it is. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was still like a behind the scenes thing, but yeah, I
if
wanted to
it's
update
not,
my
just
test.
I'll send you the file. Just drop me a message, and I'll do that when I'm not streaming.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
We're
Do we have any more ladders by any chance?
we're down almost 10 levels already, guys.
10
Nice.
levels.
Yeah.
Really?
We started at 42. We're on 33 over here.
I wonder if my my thing works. Oh, that sounded weird.
It was very vague.
Wow.
Hear about it, X.
PG here.
TMI for us. Jeez. Whew.
my chat will know.
Will they?
They're about to, yeah.
I don't want to know what you do with your chat and your thing, to be honest, X.
Hey, Jevin.
What's up?
Oh, it works. That's
Pretty
good.
sure it's
I just want to tell you something. Oh, dang it.
Ah,
Curiosity, Hypno, are you
Is-
trying to kill everyone? Is that what you're trying to do?
He was like really
No, I was
focused
just
on
going
you.
to show Jevin my friend.
Ain't scared of no creepers.
Are you wearing armor?
Yeah.
Well, that'll be it then.
Imagine
I'm
not
scared
wearing
of
armor. I'm
Imagine
joking.
needing armor.
That's true. It's very true. I do need armor because I die a lot.
Oh.
There's no hiding it. I mean, I die a lot. I mean,
I mean, yeah.
that's why I have 2 sets of netherite backup gear.
Wow, you need to put those on display because Wells is showing off his one set.
What a noob. Imagine having 1 set. No.
Okay, I found the zombies.
My people.
Lead him in a parade out into the sunlight, Joe.
How many zombies did you find?
4 so far.
It's a big old hole.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
It's not too shabby. Not too shabby.
What levels does
I've seen bigger
tough
holes.
spawn?
I think it's only
Anybody?
below 16.
Okay. Because I need a lot of that. So,
You might be waiting a while.
yeah.
What level we at now? 34?
Oh, dang it, I was supposed to get
I got a
a,
ways to go.
I like mining. It's very zen.
Do they have those like sand pits with the rakes in England where you like rake the sand around rocks?
for fun.
You mean like zen
Like
gardens?
Zen gardens.
Yeah, like yeah, Zen gardens.
I mean, they do exist here, but you know, they're not very common. Being
Yeah. Because, like, I've seen them in Tennessee, but, like, they're not, like, places that I could just go use them, you know?
they're designer pits.
Found some more sugarcane zombies.
They're
Oh,
for,
yeah.
like, the people
I
who
was
own the
just
pets.
checking that area with my camera account, and I couldn't like really see any more. But it's near the sugarcane farm, but I couldn't see how on earth they get out of there.
Who's shooting me?
Let me go
know.
check that out again.
There's a skeleton over there.
Oh, that guy.
I think I'm gonna set it up to have an on-off switch, so when I'm not online, it'll. No,
Oh,
really.
is that your sugarcane farm right here? I see some stone brick.
Yeah, that's me.
Let's see.
I mean, it's got to be coming from there because there's nowhere else it could come from. So
So it's your fault the server lags.
I'm just not sure how it's getting out.
bricks,
Like the only thing I could think of is that like maybe it's overflowing or something.
I honestly really don't see how they would get that. Maybe it was from building it. Maybe they've been around for
Maybe.
a while.
Maybe.
Although there is a water stream here that pumps the sugarcane up. Oh, it might be that they literally spawned and stood on a corner. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'll show you where I think it might be, if you follow me.
Where?
Oh, yeah.
I went into the
Wonderful
ravine.
This is for you.
world.
Oh,
Free
okay.
stuff.
Free stuff. Ooh.
Free stuff for you.
Thank you. Thank you. This is. Oh, presents. Presents. I will
So
put
this
it in my presents
cobblestone
box.
pillar, if something spawns either side of it, it can pick up whatever item goes through diagonally. So I
Oh.
think they've been spawning the other side of that and then picking up the item and then coming down here would be my guess.
Wow. Okay. Well,
Maybe they're
definitely
just after their sugar rush, though. You never know.
have to torch that up then. The mob spawning is relentless. It's insane.
There's so many of us
You
in
have-
this area. Like I was looking in the caves, and there were just massive groups of mobs.
Yep.
And I
So we're
like.
just waiting to open one up and
Yeah.
release all the mobs onto us.
I thought I
Yes,
did a
we
good
will
job
do that.
lighting up the caves for my creeper farm too. Like apparently not.
Oh, Jev, when I would like fly around and see what other people are up to with my camera account, you'd lit like everything up except for this one amethyst geode, and sometimes there would be like 50 creepers in it, and it
Oh
would
my
just
god!
be an
Oh,
absolute
wow.
bomb.
That's when you sent me that picture, right? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, we've seen some crazy monster spawning on this server this season.
I'm super impressed with how well this server's been performing so far.
Oh yeah, I've not
it's
really
been
had any lag at
Pretty
all.
good so far.
I think it's the update to, is it Java like 11 or 14 or something? They got it using a
it's
new
Java
version of Java.
I
16.
think we're on 16 now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Java 16.
That helped out.
It surprises me. Like Minecraft's pretty much the only thing I use or the only thing I run that uses Java. I didn't even know that they had made like a Java 9 or a 10 or whatever. Now we're up to 16. Like what the heck?
Yeah, I thought it was like a 9, and I was like, oh, it's now 16. I'm like, well, okay then.
Yeah, do you not have that annoying little time to update your Java client enabled?
No. Any auto updates that pop up like that, I turn off because I don't need them to pop up and tell me.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
update when it
a
needs to
good
be
idea
updated.
to keep any program up to date though, just for security and vulnerabilities and whatnot. It's super annoying, but like every time I see it, I'm just like, okay, let's update and get this done with, and then leave it alone again.
Now you're gonna tell me
Lots of
I should use a
blocks on the
different
ground,
password on every
guys.
website too.
Yeah, you should do that.
No. It's the same password. You just got to change the number after
Yeah.
each one.
So
There you
like
go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the next one's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, exactly.
sounds like
I'll
a great
never figure it out.
password.
Yeah, it sounds like the same combination as on my luggage. References.
Cleo, you're really sucking the air out of the room with these.
No, Joe.
I see what you did there.
So did my really old chat members. No offense, chat.
I got a message saying, "Isn't Java built into Minecraft now?" I don't know
Well,
how to
like,
answer that.
No.
There's a version of Java distributed with it, but it's not built in per se.
Before this most recent version, it was coming with Java 8, I think.
Oh yeah.
Like it would download that.
Yeah, definitely, because I have to switch between when I do different setups. So.
Oh, do you know what's super weird? I don't know if it's related to them updating Java,
Comes
but
with suits.
I can't launch the profile of latest snapshot or latest Minecraft version without it crashing. I always have to use a custom version, and I don't know why. It's the only way it launches.
I have that similar problem, but it's when I switch back to older versions, not the newer ones. It's just, you know, I have
Might
to.
be related.
Well, see, I use multi-MC for almost everything, and like it lets you choose the Java path, and so whenever I'm playing like on this server, it's like, you know, Java 16, but whenever I'm like doing maybe a special stream or something, it's a little bit like a different level one. So.
Yeah, it might be like maybe older ones don't work with the new versions of Java anymore.
Yeah.
The only thing I wish that like switching between versions didn't do is like automatically enable auto jump. You guys have that?
No.
Yeah.
Whenever you go to older versions.
Disable it.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I do a new
whatever.
profile or something, yeah.
Yep.
Auto jump is awful. Who decided that was a feature that had to be turned on by default?
Oh, someone just answered my issue. I'm in developer mode for Java, which makes sense because I had to enable developer edition.
Apparently, you can change individual paths. I did not know I could do that. Thank you. I'll fix that then.
Interesting. I also have the toast on my screen right now. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but like I was recently playing 1.8.9, and so it says craft wooden planks. The recipe book can help.
Oh.
I can't get rid of it unless I like have wood planks in my inventory.
Oh no.
Wait, does it like pop back up again each and every time or something?
Oh yeah, it's on my screen right now. Craft wooden
Oh,
planks.
that's really
That's
weird.
insane.
That sounds like a quite the bug right there.
Yeah.
It shouldn't reappear.
Yeah, it should be just once, I think, but it's there.
I mean, Minecraft is an excessively buggy game.
Yeah, definitely. When we get down to like the tough and the deep slate, try not to lose any, please. I really need both of those.
Oh, if you want the deep slate, like you want to use you don't want to use silk touch picks, right?
Right, you don't want the silk touched.
No one wants
not?
that silk touch deep slate. You want the cobbled deep slate. That's the way that you get all the other good blocks from it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I mean, either way, I just, you know, I just need the blocks regardless, so please pick them up.
That seems dangerous.
Sorry, I just came back from muting myself to that seems dangerous. I agree, it does.
Yeah, you
Whatever
unmuting
it
is
is.
very dangerous.
It's only for you. And your little friend.
Who's leaving blocks everywhere? What the heck?
That's me.
Right?
Lol, don't
Slackers.
care.
You better pick those blocks up.
Or you're gonna do what?
I'll come kill you.
You're gonna try.
Oh, them's fighting words.
I will put a dispenser down in front of you and attach wings to you. Try me. I'll do it.
Oh,
I've got wings.
I'm just fighting.
That would have been a great prank. Like if someone's AFK and then you
Yeah.
sort of put them on top of something tall and then maybe they jump off and accidentally fly.
Yeah, they
Or
always
maybe-
do that like double
wonder if
jump
there's
where
a
it makes you
way-
fly.
I wonder if there's a way to make it activate, like, you know you can like hit a trapdoor on someone and change
So
their...
are
change
we
them
just
to-
trying to figure out how to prank Iscal now? Is that what you're doing?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a great idea, Cleo. The
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
who
don't do
makes
it
the
to
club.
anybody
but
but
Cleo
Iskall.
said that we should prank
Yeah.
Iskall. All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
But if you find him AFK, which he might be at his new Prismarine farm, right? Like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
can manipulate the player by hitting them with a trapdoor, and then I wonder if you could then send them into water and somehow it automatically activates the wings that you just equipped on them. That would be brilliant.
That would be awesome.
That'll be that'll be so mean. Funny, but mean.
Well,
I mean, it's
he is-
Hermitcraft, it's what we do.
I mean, you're talking about
funny
a
but
guy
mean.
that
Yeah,
has
I
an
agree.
alter ego of Evil X. I mean,
What are you?
Oh,
are you suggesting that
Alter ego?
X and Xisuma
No, no.
are somehow
Here's what we do, Cleo. Is if we do something like this, we do it as Evil X.
Yes.
And we claim since nobody really knows who Evil X is, it could be us.
Yes, yes, I agree. This is what we're doing now.
I mean, this Evil X
you
guy,
could
I heard he
you
likes
could put
chaos,
Curse of
so
Binding on there.
it's probably good with
Curse
it.
of Binding on the wings. So
There's a binding on the wings.
Oh, that is genius. Oh, forget
shout out to
trying
my
to make.
chat for mentioning that.
Oh yes, oh yes. I've got a Curse of Binding book lying around and wings that I don't use.
Awesome.
There you go.
Wait, I missed it. Who are you gonna curse a binding?
Iskall.
Anybody he can.
Are you gonna put wings on Iskall bound? Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that's absolutely brilliant.
It really is.
It is genius. It is. You're not wrong.
One misstep and he's a goner. At least his days are.
Yeah, because that resets like instantly, doesn't it?
I think it's as soon as you fly. It's not as soon as you equip them.
Yep, that's as you fly.
But I mean, like that goofy double jump you can do, that happens all the time when you're running, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be so good. Someone's also said
Cleo?
with mending, just
Start
to make it
picking up
more
the
brutal.
blocks.
With
Oh,
mending.
nice. So they don't wear out. Wait, but will Curse of Binding, with armor that breaks over time, right? It'll fall off when it breaks. But with an elytra, the broken elytra would stay in the slot, wouldn't it?
Oh, that might be a reason not to do that. Wait. When you die? Yeah, no, you're right. But so he would have to kill himself to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Isn't that how binding
Yeah.
works anyway? When you die, it comes
Yeah.
off. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. So when it runs out, it'll still be equipped, so you can't stay alive and have it break.
That's very,
I was thinking it
very
might be
good.
on him forever then, but of course, yeah, when you die,
Yeah.
that's it.
Well, what you do is you wait until we create a new game where you can't die.
There you go. Yeah.
You create a new game where whoever dies last gets a bunch of diamond blocks.
Yeah.
Wait for him to sign up. But then the mechanism that he signs up with dumps the elytra on him.
Yeah.
That would be.
I feel like I have to
Next
follow
level right
Cleo
now.
around to pick up her blocks.
I mean, you know, if you want them, they're yours. I'm not taking
Well,
them.
I want you to collect them. That's why I gave you Silk Touch.
I'm collecting blocks, just not all of them. You don't need all the blocks.
Some
Try
dig,
it.
others gather.
He needs all the blocks.
How else am I going to fill your base up?
You want to play? We'll play.
We can take it there. I got plenty of time.
Yeah, me too. I no longer work for a living.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
I do
Cleo,
YouTube,
this is work.
This is work.
This is
Cleo, you
I'm
I'm
came
not
in here
having
and
a
you
good time
insulted
right now.
every single person that's on the call with you.
and myself.
I got a recommendation for your I Quit video, by the way. Cheeky
Oh.
clickbait that did very well.
I did amazingly well. It was so
Oh my
good.
god, almost a
The thing
million
is-
views right now.
Yeah. Oh,
Watch out, Joe!
wow.
Watch out, Joe! Watch out, Joe!
After like 3 days, it was. I was just like, I can't leave it like that. I need to just.
He's
you
down.
know-
He's down, Joe.
Thanks.
Creeper down, creeper down.
Yeah. I understand what
Oh
you're
no!
talking about.
I was like,
Okay, this is a very exposed hole right here with this beacon in it.
Everything good, Joe?
Just fly
Yeah.
out, Joe. It'll be fine.
Yeah, luckily I had feather falling none on my boots. Luckily I had full health.
falling none.
Oh my god.
Full health paid off there.
Feather falling down. I love
Listen, feather falling is the best enchantment in the game, and nobody can tell me otherwise.
Mending.
Nope. Nope. Feather falling.
To be fair, mending kind of has just destroyed most of the
Bane of Arthropods 5
cycles.
Yeah, I would say Bane's pretty good, but otherwise,
said nobody ever.
yeah. Nope. Feather falling is the best
I
enchantment.
mean, to be fair, I did specifically take that Bane of Arthropods 5 sword.
Well, okay, so for fighting the Wither boss, maybe, but like,
Whoa,
Oh, no,
wait.
no,
you
it's
need
for my
smite
spider
for
farm.
the wither.
oh, that's my
that's
my
not
bad,
a
my bad.
spider.
Yeah.
Do you know what a spider is?
Do you know what a spider is? Oh, Joe!
It would be a fun challenge to play an entire season without mending. I might try that next season whenever we do that.
You'll hate yourself.
Probably, yeah, definitely. But
Just don't do any
just
big
be
hits
like,
like this.
"I
You'll
hate
be
this."
fine.
Do you remember
Yep.
what it was like before
Those were dark
used to have
times.
to do you used to have to do so much like management of like tools and like there'd be all this grind
diamonds
time for tools and stuff. I honestly
And then
think
you'd have to recombine tools.
But
Yep.
the thing is, when you died, it wasn't so much of a tragedy because it was like, oh well, some of those tools I couldn't re-mend or I couldn't re-enchant anyway.
yeah.
Like now, when I die, once I've kitted out with full mending armor, I get really disappointed. So I kind of put off getting full mending gear for as late in the game as possible,
You need
just
to
because I
do-
don't want to deal with that heartbreak.
you need to do
That's because
villager
you die all
trading
the
and then
time.
realize how easy it is to get mending books.
Yep.
Because then it's like,
Yeah, but I
I
still have
died
to
mending
enchant
books. There we go.
everything, and it like I'd rather just have suboptimal gear.
Yeah, I have the combo right now where my villager trades paper for 1 emerald, and then I can trade in books for 1 emerald for the mending book.
That's the thing, though. The problem is that villagers need farms to work efficiently, and I just don't care enough to make them. So,
Yeah.
you know. To be fair, me and Joe are still pretty much in early game. So
Y'all
There
are in
is
the, like,
there
dark
is
ages
a
over
villager
there.
combo that doesn't require
rude!
a farm. There's like cartographers that do glass and glass panels, and like all you need is some glass blocks, and then you can infinitely trade between them. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a very primitive melon farm that trades for emeralds too, so
Trading 1 melon for a mending book.
pretty much. I mean,
My
Yeah.
kingdom for a mending book.
I have so many emeralds, like, I don't even know what to do with them.
All this OP stuff though, like I feel like it translates into more time to be creative.
Oh,
'Cause
definitely.
You're trying to like base build and build cool stuff, and all that other stuff slows you down.
To an extent. I mean, I think they do need to maybe consider like rebalancing the like infinite trades, like when you can, you know, get
Yeah.
glass and then
They're
turn that
OP.
glass into panes. They maybe need
Well,
to
didn't they-
rebalance a few
Did they try rebalancing that before? Like, wasn't there a bunch of nerfs they did to that?
Yeah, they tried to balance it and that ended up being more unbalanced than before somehow.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's a common Mojang thing. Like, hey, we're
Yeah.
gonna tackle this problem. Oh no, we made it worse, and it stays in the game. Peeps, I'm going to take a moment here just to say thanks again to people with the cheers and the bits and the noises in the ear. Kirby12345, thank you for 2 months. Trevor6, here's some cheers and bits, saying glad to see you enjoyed the Billy album as well. Thought it was very mature for her. Heard any other good ones lately? You know me, I would say go check out the music blog to see what I've been listening to. Nothing comes to like the top of my mind of like recent records that have really stuck right now. Yeah, which usually something will come to mind, right? I mean, her album's pretty fantastic. I'm listening to the new Nas record and a couple of others as well on my playlist, and that's kind of it right now. Haven't been listening as much lately, just taking a more chilled approach to everything that I do lately. Cool. Thank you for the cheers and bits. Corvax is here with the Prime. J4680 is here for 2 months. Crayolean is here for 4. Ravage Miner with the Prime. NX Serpent here for 4 months. We've got Anna Banana for 16 months. Colder Medusa here with the Prime. So is Polar Bear 464, and some cheers and biddies from Emil DK NR1. Thank you so much for the bits. Of course, it supports the channel. Manclu says the new Hydus Cody album is pretty nice. Yeah, I've been enjoying that one for a long time since it released. Some records I find difficult to write about. It's like I almost don't know what I want to say, so I just keep listening until like it falls into place. So I'll write about that one at some point. The Lauren Hill feature made me so happy to hear her again, says Cringe. Yeah, I like every time I hear it, it's not until he says calls her by name that I realise it's her. I don't know if her voice has just changed a lot with age, but like Lauren Hill on the Fugees, like her flows were just so I don't know, they just had like their own identity, right? Like you always knew it was her. And then I haven't really like, it doesn't really pop out to me as being her, but that's probably just age, right? Like the voice changes and whatnot, the energy changes a bit. New Kanye album, says Avocado Meat. Is that out yet? Like, because I know he's got something coming out, but with Kanye, it's always just no one knows until it's out. If it's out, I'll get it and give it a listen. Anyway, I'll be looking out for your answer in chat. Let's get back to the other hermits. We are here to do Hermits Helping Hermits. Just wanted to take a minute to thank all the peeps for the noises in the air. Oh, August 13th is when it comes out, apparently. Cool. Cool, thanks.
That was a good one. That was my first episode of Hermitcraft ever.
Hello.
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 I disappeared, but now I am back.
You're
What was
back.
your
I was
first
just talking
episode of Hermitcraft, Joe? Was it episode 2?
It was when we recorded pranking Biffa.
Oh yeah, that's how they brought you on. I always remember that. That was a golden moment right there. Speaking of gold.
Yeah, flooding Biffa's base. That was great.
My first ever episode of Hermitcraft was a collab with Hypno. It was a
We're doing ABBA, right?
ABBA. Yep.
Oh god, the ABBA caving tournament of season 2. Yeah, I remember.
My first episode's really foggy because it was in that period where we like went through a world or two. But I remember just sailing around with Kearshaw talking about like building bases. That was about it.
Yeah.
And I forgot Kearshaw was even a part of the server. It's been so long since I've heard the name. Goodness.
I mean, there's a name though. Like for anyone who's ever built a mob farm, right?
Yep.
Like
That
literally,
Sky Spawner video.
literally, no one has like. Eventually, someone would have figured it out, right? But he's the guy who actually
Yeah.
made the first ever mob farm. Like, there's
Yep.
no one else before him. He came into the game and looked at what was going on, and then turned it into a farm.
Thus
pretty
became
darn
the,
cool.
the Sky Spawner was built.
Yes.
Yep.
I watched that video so many times.
Also, the one for the passive animals as well, with all the trenches next to the grass.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
That was one of the ones that I saw. That's going back so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like almost alpha days, isn't it? It's a long time ago.
Yeah, the 10-year
Gosh.
anniversary of 1.0 is like the beginning of next year, I think.
I think it's this year, right?
Well, yeah, maybe the end
2011?
of this year. I always forget when it was.
Yeah.
Was it November or
They
December?
launched. Didn't they launch 1.0 at Minecon 2013? Because I'm pretty sure I was there when Notch pulled the lever for it.
2011.
Was that the Vegas one?
Oh, I thought it was 2013 for some reason.
Yeah, that was the Vegas one. That's the one I didn't go to.
Yeah.
Joe, you went there, right? To the Vegas one?
Yeah, I was at Vegas. It was fun.
X was at Vegas.
Yeah, X went there.
Yeah.
I got a picture of him.
Good fun. Good fun.
That was a good time.
I
hope they
can't
have that-
believe.
I do hope they have that festival soon. Having a Hermitcraft thing there would be awesome.
Are you talking about top secret things?
Yeah, yeah.
Not really. I mean, everybody knows they're having a festival. I just said it would be cool to have a Hermitcraft thing.
I actually don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, wait, they're having a festival? Who's they? Maybe if, I don't want to ask about this now in front of
Oh
everybody.
no, I mean I think they've talked about it in public. I don't really know.
Are you using the word festival maybe differently? Like, there are other things that are maybe planned that maybe we know
Have you
about?
maybe considered they're trolling the audience?
No, I'm not trolling. It's 100% a thing.
I
100% real.
okay.
Definitely a thing.
I just
It's
found,
definitely
like,
a
15
festival,
mobs
and it's
over
not
here.
like a convention or a conference.
Oh, that's a lot of mobs.
It's like a festival, Ferris wheels and everything.
It's very festive.
Oh, that's what they called it.
Why do
You
they have
haters?
Ferris wheels at music festivals?
So you can take
Because
pictures
people like to
of the
enjoy
music
themselves,
festival from the
and
Ferris wheel.
Sometimes people
I
don't like
resign.
music.
What?
Bye, X.
Immediately a very good point. I'm like, oh yeah, you could go up there and see it from a different angle.
They put a lot of work into the layout.
Right, why do they have dodgems at a music festival? Explain that one.
Dodgems?
What's that?
Because
a
farm
dodge.
No.
exists, X.
I don't know what that is.
Is that
What
bumper
that?
cars? Are bumper cars dodgems in England?
Oh
Anti-house
man,
or something?
is that like not a thing in America then?
Dodgems? I've never heard of that.
Oh,
Dodgems
dude.
are the ones where they don't want you to crash in and break everything. You dodge in Dodgems.
Never heard of that
Bumping
before.
bumper cars.
What are you dodging?
The other
Each
cars.
other.
It's bumper cars.
It does have cars?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was a pure guess.
It's bumper cars, but you're not allowed to hit anything.
Oh, that's great.
How does it
Sounds
How is that
lame,
fun?
To be honest with you.
The whole point of bumpers cars is to like ram
So you can
everybody.
ram other people.
I
mean,
don't make the games, okay?
Dodgems?
Yeah, you dodge things. It's not. I don't. Make
Well,
it,
okay,
and I
so if you're playing Dodgems and you don't dodge something, what happens?
don't- you bump them.
Are you then like, do they have like a whistle? Do they like
Sweet.
be like
So I
car
could go
17,
there and
get
like
out?
win.
I mean, no, you lose if you hit someone. You got to try and dodge everyone.
Aren't they
It's
called
the
Dodgems?
It's the lamest version of bumper cars ever. Yes.
Aren't they
So
called
this
like
is
Dodgems
dodgeball.
on Roller
This is
Coaster
like the game
Tycoon 2?
who can be the quietest,
Cleo, pick up your
essentially.
blocks.
It's just not fun.
It's just not.
I am picking up my. Just go away. Leave me and do my own thing. That's what you sound like, Jev.
Good. Good. If it gets you to pick up your blocks, pick them up.
And it still doesn't. Nah. Salty Cleo, yeah.
Dodge 'em.
Imagine playing bumper
Dodgy
cars without wanting to bump anybody. What the heck?
It's
Right?
not, look,
Yeah,
look, it's
terrible
not that
bumper
people
cars.
don't want to bump anybody, it's that the owners want their cars to last and they get salty if you don't do what they tell you to. And they're
Hang
like,
on,
oh, it's a
Do they have bumpers on them too? Like, do they have bumpers on them, but you can't bump people?
They're cars, so you know.
Yeah, they're like regular normal cars.
Oh,
Right.
they're like full-size automobiles?
Yeah, for
I'm so
kids.
confused.
Bumper car. For God's sake, I give up.
So they're
Don't you even
cars.
start with me, Jevin, Mr. Jevin.
I had to do it.
Mr. Jev.
Oh, you just reminded me of Cub singing then.
Mr. Cuffin.
Mr.
That was a
Cub.
good one. Chad, if you haven't watched Cub's latest video, go check
Cheers.
it out. He sings in the very beginning, and it's awesome.
Cheers.
Bum
yeah.
bum bum bum.
Oh, hey, Cub, my chat
bum,
said
bum,
that
Yeah, the
you
way that
mentioned
echoes.
that you wanted to possibly hire my brother to do music. If that's a serious inquiry, I can hook you up.
Yeah, I actually am considering that. Yeah, that'd be nice if you get in contact with him.
I got
yeah.
Yeah.
I got real smooth McGroove feels from that video.
Cool.
Smooth McGrew.
You guys have never watched Smooth McGroove before?
Never
I have
heard of
no
it.
idea what this
No
is.
Maybe?
Is this an Ohio thing?
No, he is like the king of acapella like game videos on YouTube. They're so amazing.
I'm sure for people in Ohio, where you don't get live music, down the street, that would be a very exciting thing.
Got him.
You guys have never watched Smooth McGroove before.
I have
what are you
never
doing
heard
with
of
your
Smooth
lives?
McGroove. I keep thinking of Gruff McGruff or whatever, the crime
Yeah,
dog.
the crime dog. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
He
Yeah.
does like acapella covers of like game soundtracks, like Pokemon and stuff. It's amazing.
People are telling me in chat, Smooth McGroove slaps.
He's so
Yeah,
good.
Smooth McGrew is awesome.
Smooth McGroove.
What am I gonna do with you guys?
I mean,
People
show
in my
us
chat are
Smooth
saying that I
McGrew,
have the
maybe.
best smile when I make fun of Ohio.
You should, listen,
You're just glad nobody's making fun of
Ohio.
Tennessee.
This place is awful.
Y'all come to Dollywood. We have bumper cars where you can bump into each other and roller coasters where you can roll and coast. None of this
Yeah.
England stuff.
none of this England stuff. I will get you, Joe, at some point.
The thing is, though, like, you're not going to put in the effort.
No.
I might put in the effort. You never know what's going to make me want to murder you at any particular point, Joe.
Okay, well, you know what?
Basically
Next
just
time I'm
be
at
me.
Dollywood, I'll
Yeah.
keep one eye open for you sneaking up on me, Cleo.
If you're just Jevin, then that pretty much enables it. So just do that.
You make it sound like it's not. It's out of your control, Jev. It's totally
is.
in your control.
Oh no, I'm still gonna be very annoying to you.
When did
There's
you ever
nothing-
stop?
That's the point. My chat says we sound like siblings.
It's the accent.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm from Ohio and this place is terrible, so you know, you're not telling me anything I don't already know.
Cedar Point, though, am I right?
Yeah, everybody I've spoken to about Ohio says exactly the same thing.
Yeah, Cedar Point's okay if you like roller coasters, but I like to keep my feet on the ground, so.
Yeah, I got you.
Dude, I went on a
It's
roller
okay, the rest of
coaster
us will have fun.
a while back when we had some really good hot weather. And I don't know if it was like the hot weather and just something not right that day, but I couldn't tolerate it. And I was massively disappointed because I hadn't been on one for like 10 years. And I was like, can I not do roller coasters anymore?
Have I grown up too much?
Like, did it make you sick, or you just didn't enjoy it?
Gave me a massive headache. Oh, I loved it, but
Yeah.
it felt rough. Which I didn't want, you know, because
You're
when
just
I was
old now.
yeah, when I was younger, we used to just go on them like it was nothing.
In the good old days.
Were they dodging roller coasters?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They were
those are
roller
really not supposed to
coasters
hit the other
that
cars.
don't actually roll over. Okay, there's none of that, and they don't really coast. They're stationary.
They just
you know?
sort of exist, yeah.
Stationary roller coasters, got it.
Sort of there. They look pretty. Yeah.
I feel like if I were to get the confidence to actually get on a roller coaster, I'd probably like them because I can fly fine. Like that's
Like,
easy.
roller coasters
so-
are hilarious.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Jeff, I
Stall
actually got on a
general.
roller coaster this summer. I got on a roller coaster this summer for the first time in like a decade, and I gotta say, after like 15 months of sitting in my apartment, just the fact it's like I'm moving at 80 miles an hour outside of a capsule. This is remarkably different from sitting at my desk completely still for hours at a time. It was great.
See, Ohio's COVID was like, you know, we had tons of cases, but they just
Uh-oh,
they
I found a
didn't
hell cave.
do much.
Bring
so
torches.
They were like, just be home by 10 o'clock. It's
Uh-oh.
fine.
Oh, here we go.
Everybody in my chat is doing like Ohio jokes at this point.
Oh,
God.
who wants to see the hell cave? It's here. It's real.
Where you at?
Over here. Come see the
I heard
apocalypse.
them.
Okay. Yay, murder.
Oh my.
Oh my God! I don't
On
have
my
a
way,
brain.
don't kill them all yet.
They'll take care of themselves. There we go.
All right, I'm going to get
Oh,
my
we're gonna
sword.
make
I'll
some
be right back,
records.
Cleo.
Wait, where are
X
they?
started it.
started it.
I just did it at the same time.
I had no plan to troll, but as soon as she walked in there, I was like, throw them in. Throw
Right
them
there
in.
for the taking. Yeah, totally worth it.
Did they not make a single record? What the heck?
Can we talk about Twitch Rivals where you had the dance on the dance floor? That screwed us over so much. That frustrated me, man.
I mean, like Doc and dang it, brain. Doc and Logic were like there for a while before me, and as soon as I came over, I just instinctively like tapped shift a couple of times, and then it was like, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, our team was like jumping around and stuff like that. I was like, isn't that how you dance? And I'm just like, maybe we're supposed to crouch.
Maybe.
Oh, you guys talking about Twitch Rivals now? I just
Yeah.
jumped out for a minute. Yeah. I think our team was right there, and yeah, we did the same thing. We just jumped up and down instead of crouched. Yeah, it was rough.
If we would have won, but that last round just like it owned us like so bad.
Oh, me.
I
I was about to say like me and Doc and Logic like owned it, but like one of the things looking back at it is that because we were the bottom team, we only had 1 second respawn, and we started using death as a way to like just get on with things, whereas some of you had to wait a little longer.
And going into the final round, our team was number 1, so we had like 6 hearts and a 10-second respawn timer. It was terrible. Yeah.
Dang, man. Yeah.
One way or
was
another,
a
that
cool-
game is coming back.
It was fun.
Yeah, I had a
great
lot
Yeah,
time.
that was definitely a cool competition.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried the whole time that I was gonna screw up because it's like, you know, I'm not a professional esports caster, you know, and so like, but everybody was super professional behind the scenes, and I'm used to having a day job where everybody is highly professional, but when I'm at my day job, I talk like this about databases. I'm like, well, we have a few options here, and it's up to us to decide what the best one is, but we need to consider the client's needs. And so I'm not used to talking excitedly with professional people, because then my accent comes out, and that's not ideal in a programming environment for developers. So I'm like trying to like be professional, but not sound boring. And it's like,
Nah,
You
you
did great,
did
man.
great, man. Yeah, I
Absolutely
rewatched the cast back after the thing was over that night, and you and Pixel both did a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it was great.
I'm curious
chat
to
says
see
you
if
did
they'll
really good.
if they'll have any other servers do like events, or if it was just because Cloud Fuel was like a Hermitcraft fan.
Well, I think it helps that that they already had us on their radar, yeah. But like, realistically, you know, I don't know what kind of numbers that they need in terms of audience to make an event like this work. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or like
Oh,
how
yeah.
often they can afford to do them. You know? So like,
Twitch Rivals is insane. Like the amount of money that they spend is absurd. They have events like every couple of days with these huge prize pools, and you know. But I kind of go back to a thing that Cub mentioned in his stream. They've got advertising. You know, they've got this huge niche audience that can cater to like the perfect advertising for specific companies, and they'll pay for it. So
Yeah.
one thing too to mention, somebody in my chat just pointed out, it helps that we designed our own game. So even though there might be other servers that could come up with like, yeah, we'll get 16 people or 18 people together to play, they might not necessarily have been able to come up with the event that we came up with.
yeah.
Because that was really cool that we got to design the core concept of that, even though they extended it.
yeah,
We spent a couple hours brainstorming one day. I know, like Xisuma, myself, Ren. I think Joe was there as well.
I was there, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time. But yeah, we sort of like worked through it over time, and it was great.
Yeah, when we started playing that event, I had a bit of like a hard time getting out of like developer mindset, and I was seeing like some of the things that weren't what we asked for, and like focusing way too much on that initially, and then like towards the end, I just realized like this is going exceedingly well, and like loads of people are loving it in chat, and like people are having fun, and oh, it's so good to see it all work out.
I thought
Yeah,
the
and
round
that was
where
one of the things was I knew that they were deviating really heavily from the design that we sent them, but I couldn't tell anybody because of spoilers. So, like, I was more prepared for that than y'all were.
The one that killed our team the most was that stupid parkour. Oh, I hated that.
oh yeah, that was-
That when I saw that, that was like one of those things where I was like, I just knew we would never actually put this in, like, because it's such a like there's such a variable difference in ability between players with that it was just gonna punish like some teams like ours. Like Doc didn't even jump. Like he was just like, I know I'm not gonna be able to do this, so I'll let you two do it. And me and Logic
Flip
were
did the
just
same
like
thing.
losing our
Yeah.
minds.
So was there like some rule that prevented you from just stacking up to it and not doing the parkour?
You
Yeah,
couldn't
you
place blocks down.
there, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, Flip did the same thing. He's like, I'm not even gonna try, guys. Me and Jim had to get it.
The main thing is though, like we gave them a lot of ideas, and they only had like a limited budget and time. And apart from seeing the game before we went to play it, like I don't think anyone actually went and like really spoke with them, which is something we should have done. We should have been like more involved and whatnot. But they did great based on us giving them a bunch of ideas and then turn it into a game, you know. So.
Not to mention, with it being, you know, the first event, there's going to be some things that are, you know, just a little off that, you know, both sides are a little unclear on.
Like
But
whatever
what it does is
happens,
make a-
that
it makes a
game
great
is going to
working
return,
relationship.
right? Like if
Oh,
it's
yeah.
with them or with someone else, we will bring that game back. And like after seeing that play out, there are so many. Like it's already great, but there are so many ways to make it more interesting.
Oh, yeah.
And refine it and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be an awesome concept.
yeah.
The one thing that
Yeah.
I would like to see a little bit more of is like descriptions, you know, like a lot of that stuff was kind of unclear. And I know it's kind of the point of it to figure it out, but you know,
Yeah,
it would be
it
nice to
depends
have
on
an
what
idea
sort
of
of
what
game
you're
you want to
doing.
make, right? Like the idea is for it to be competitive, which in my
Yeah.
mind is always like everyone should know what to expect because it's like a live competition. Whereas if you
Yeah.
want to make it like a challenge, a bit of a fun thing, a quiz or whatever, then yeah, the unexpected is welcome. But
People really seem to
Yeah.
love it when we were fighting ourselves, like when the
Oh,
Hermit
yeah, that
raid
was really cool.
That was wild. Yeah.
yeah,
Was that one of our
was-
suggestions or one of theirs?
No, that's something
think
they
they
That was
did.
something they came up with.
Yeah,
Oh, wow,
was
that's
really
really awesome. Yeah. It was a good touch.
But like we asked for like alternate mobs to come in, right? So they threw in stuff like wither skeletons, which was cool, and blazes. But like, yeah, totally didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Well, and the blazes and the things that had the fire resistance was important because several of the teams were just like, lava pits are how we're gonna win this. And then all of a sudden they're like looking down at the lava pit and they're like, we have 1 million mobs in this lava pit we can't reach.
Yeah.
How do we get down there to kill them with our swords without dying in the lava pits?
I do not recall mobs having fire resistance. I use my lava bucket pretty much the whole time. Maybe like
the
the
wither
last couple of levels I
skeletons, the
didn't.
zoglins, or hoglins.
Yeah, well wither skeletons are naturally immune, aren't they?
Yeah. There were a few things with I also liked the baby zombies riding the wither skeletons because the wither skeletons were lava immune, so that worked well.
Yeah.
One thing that I was disappointed we didn't see was things riding shulkers. I don't know if that's possible in the game, but for next time I would love to see baby zombies riding shulkers. So then if you hit the shulker when it's closed, it teleports. You know?
It'd be interesting
That'd be
to see
interesting.
what riding behavior happens there. I know there was a mob I was messing around with a while back that wasn't capable of riding on another mob or something like that. So it could be that the shulker would be the same, that it wouldn't actually hop into like ride mode. But what about the other way around? Like, what about having a mob running around and then there's just a shulker on top of it shooting bullets at you and
Oh, that
making
would
you
be
float
good.
off?
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is having the players flying up in the air in the middle of the village would be very cinematic, you know? It would
that would be
look
kinda cool.
intense, even though the actual threat level, because you're not going to be high enough up that you're going to take a ton of fall damage, and you have keep inventory on, but it's still cool looking.
I got a question in my chat asking what we're talking about. So, just last week we did an event with Twitch Rivals, which is like competitive esports, and they do that with Minecraft. And we worked together to create our own Hermitcraft game and have a Hermitcraft event. So we're just discussing like how the game went, the game design, things like that.
Those events never change, man. They're so stressful. No matter what, if it's like even just a friendly competition, they're just insanely stressful.
I don't get stressed out by it anymore. I just sort of got over that feeling. Like,
Yeah.
even if it's going to be like a UHC or something, I just try and like always focus on having fun.
It's
Like-
the idea of letting people down that stresses me out. Like when we play like Clash of the Creators at this point, I played that enough times where I'm like, okay, I'll be able to be an asset to the team. I might not, carry the team, but I can help. I'm not going to be a waste of space. So I'm not stressed out about those. But like for something where, especially with this, where I was on the production side, and I'm like, there are so many people working on this production. Like, I don't want to mess it up or slow anything down. Like, that was kind of intense, but like, luckily it worked well.
No, you guys did a great job.
Yeah, they had several like rehearsals and like we spent a lot of time training, like Pix and I. So and they were really cool and patient with us when we were doing all those rehearsals, and it paid off.
Have you got any tips and tricks from the pros?
I mean, a lot of it. No, not really, because a lot of it's like but that's the thing, Cleo. That's why you need to do 6 hours worth of rehearsal, is because it's not like they could just give you like, here are 3 tips,
Yeah.
It's like, here's a bunch of different things about like, okay, in this situation, your microphone, it needs to be here in relation to your head. You need the lighting here. We need to tweak this. When somebody's talking about this, you wait for them to wait for so-and-so, and then that person will jump in. It's like all highly situational stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got a question about that. When you're doing the commentary, do you have like a system that sort of says who's talking next, or like what question is coming your way, or who's gonna like button? Or do you just figure that out organically as it's going along?
It's a mix. So like on the in-between, on the segments between the games, there was kind of an order to it. But during the games, it was a lot more organic, so that increases the odds of people talking over each other. That was one of the reasons that Bryce only talked on the segments between the games, because having 4 people trying not to talk over each other is too many for the gameplay elements. But in general, there would be one person who was supposed to kind of take the lead on something. So like Veracity was supposed to take the lead on most of the gameplay commentary, and then create opportunities for Pix and I to jump in. And we would, if there was something that, oh, go on.
It's a really cool skill set, like to be able to do that.
One of the other things too, though, is that the production team can whisper in the ears of the commentators via TeamSpeak during gameplay. So we would also be getting instructions while we were talking that the audience couldn't hear. And we would have to be responding to that on the fly without breaking our sentences.
It seems like that'd be something pretty distracting, especially if they're trying to like tell you a whole bunch of things all the time.
Yeah.
Well, usually it's pretty short instructions, but this is one of those things where it's like the fact that I read 2 chats or 3 chats while I stream all the time, I'm used to having several like sources of outside voices while I'm talking. So it's fine.
What Joe's saying is y'all are noisy.
Would you ever want to do that like more or again, or like, you know, like if they came back to you and went, hey Joe, you know, like do you want to do this other esports thing?
Oh yeah, I would definitely consider it, because I mean it's a chance to do something entertaining and practice some of the skills I already have in new contexts, you know? And yeah, so I wouldn't say no to it, but it's not something that I'm like necessarily going to like say like, oh yeah, I've got to run 8 esports events a year. But I mean, I've also done smaller stuff like this. Like I'll stream, like we did a Target day on the Patreon server that I run from, and you know, we went through Target and did some stuff, and I commentated the players, you know, as they went through that. So I've done this sort of thing in a like really informal context before, and I'm gonna keep. Oh, and I've run build contests at actual conventions too, like on stage with a microphone or stuff like that. You know, so. I don't know. This is just a different scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E-dubs is no longer on.
What?
Panic
Just
time.
saying.
Panic time.
He has forsaken us.
Who's gonna sleep without beat-ups?
Oh, I
got
picked up
it.
some shulkers, Chevin.
Cool, I'll pick up in a second.
So I found some lapis, which means
Oh,
I
got
found
another one.
diamonds. But it was on a
Yep.
chunk border, so I don't know where it is.
Here's one
You gotta
more.
go. You gotta go
Oh, cool.
back across the trunk, basically.
To the other side, or do you go to the other side and count 4?
If it's right on the trunk border, it may not generate. But yeah, you go to the other side and count 4.
Oh right, okay.
I
general.
don't. Is this diamond math again?
Pretty much.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jev, when we fill in gaps, like if there's a tunnel that hits where the wall would be, is there a block you want us to be using for that? I've just been using diorite.
No,
but-
it doesn't matter because I'm gonna be covering up anyways.
Hey! Woohoo!
Got him.
Yeah, go on.
Nice.
Free
Oh,
diamonds.
I found a random. There's a random trap door here. I'm going in. What is? There's a bunch of trap doors here.
You better not be finding the tag on stream.
Is my tag room, which I
Oh,
think
okay.
came over here.
Oh.
I didn't realize
Gotcha.
it came over that far.
I see.
I'm gonna look on my spectator account real fast just to make sure.
Oh, here's more tag. Wow.
Quick, find the tag.
Is
You're
this-
gonna
I don't
get
think it's here.
executionered if you find it on stream.
Nah, it should be fine. It looks like it
Box
just
it up.
comes just a little bit. We're gonna run into some redstone in just like one part of tag, so it should be fine. It's actually the first part I hit it, so it should be okay. Just, you know, just move it, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I did a pretty good job of avoiding that, but apparently not.
There's a giant wall of stone that I think we need to get.
What level are we at now? We're at 22. We're making good
Like
progress.
good
Yeah,
progress.
but part of it is on 39. So you know,
Oh,
Oh, part of
Oh
it's.
yeah.
39. That's...
I'm exaggerating, but slightly.
Oh.
But yeah, you know, Xisuma, one thing I was thinking about with that esports broadcasting thing is that if you wanted to with Clash of the Creators, you could use that as an opportunity for people to practice those sorts of skills. But it gets complicated because you have to have a feed of everybody's streams. And so like there was somebody on the production team who was just watching all of the competitors' streams and switching us between them. We couldn't choose who we were watching.
Yeah.
So we were just commentating on whoever somebody in production thought was the most interesting at the time, right? And jumping around a lot.
I think if you wanted to do that with Clash, we probably wouldn't be able to scale it up to that level of production, but like for someone to use it as a template to practice, I wouldn't really have a problem with that. I don't think anyone else would. Like, let's say you wanted to do that. What you could do is maybe set it up so that you have all the different, or one person from each team's streams coming into you, and you're rebroadcasting theirs with your commentary. And then you sort of manage a stream switcher or scene switcher, whatever they call it.
Jeff?
Yeah. That's how you would have to do it. Now, like, I don't think that my computer could handle that many streams incoming and all that encoding on the fly. But, you know, as computers get more powerful in the next 4 years, you know, who knows?
I wouldn't be surprised, like, depending on what graphics card you have, but I wouldn't be surprised if you could do that now, because the whole, like, the industry has, like, sort of responded to the ability.
Got geoed.
Okay, that's fine. You can keep it if you want.
I mean, it's kind of in the wall. I'll dig it out if you want me to.
Oh no, that's
keep the geo, Cleo.
Just keep going.
Heard
down.
him.
It doesn't.
I'm gonna annoy everybody and clear out all the budding courts. So, budding
the blocks that I need the most though are deep slate and tough. So.
Well, tough luck, Jeff. I'm keeping the tough.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was gonna say, Jeff, I've been keeping the deep slate.
Yeah. But I think we should be using Silk Touch for the deep slate because I don't know if that was the one that I wanted to use with the variants or not. I mean, if I have to mine it a bunch back, I don't mind doing that, but because I don't have any fortune picks on me, so. We're a Silk Touch gang around here.
Yeah,
Silk
Joe,
Touch
to finish that thought, the industry like has responded to this like new wave of people recording and capturing because like chipsets have it built in now, and all the graphics card come with like the shadow capture technology. Like there's specific chips inside of graphics cards now that handle the encoding. Like, you know, when you render a video, you use the MVEC stuff.
Yeah.
For the stream.
That probably used to be like, you know, specialized software and hardware and whatever, but now everyone's like rendering videos and making them and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just I guess what I'm looking at is to be able to preview, and maybe the solution to this is to have two separate computers. You have one preview computer where you're showing one view from each team, and then you have the other encoding computer where you're actually switching the scenes so that the encoding computer is only actually touching one stream at a time. Like, yeah, there's got to be ways to do it. I just haven't thought it through.
I reckon I wouldn't be too surprised if my computer could handle OBS, like looking at 6 different sources and putting them into one video stream. I wouldn't be too surprised if it could handle that.
Well, I'm still running the 1080, like Founders Edition. So that's like, it was a good graphics card when I got it, but it's definitely not the best on video encoding for modern stuff. So I'm kind of holding off for a little bit.
Do any of you have a 30 series yet?
Nope.
I'm still on a 1080.
I'm on a
I'm just smiling and nodding.
Ti.
I'm on the 970 still. Jeez, I gotta
Oh my
step it up.
Wow, Cubs got us all beat.
I found a 3090 on Facebook Marketplace. That's the only reason I got one.
I got mine for free. Microsoft gave it to me.
Really?
Yeah, they sent me an email and just like, do you want a 280? I was like, yep, cheers.
Nice.
Then it arrived in the post.
Mind if
and
I do?
was like, nice.
Yeah.
Wow, Microsoft
Very
UK.
Yeah. I had such a bad experience with Nvidia. Like, I won't talk bad about them, but the entire situation just left a pretty sour taste in my mouth. Like, when everything was going down with Minecraft and like they were pushing RTX and they were like, okay, in that chat they're like, you can talk to this guy and they'll give you a card and work with you, and So I messaged the guy and he's like, okay, cool, let's set up a meeting. So we go through this meeting, everything is fine. And he's like, send me the email with the information. So I did that. It was very reasonable. And he just ghosted me. Like, I messaged him on Discord multiple times, messaged Rebecca even to message him, and he just like completely ignored me.
I would say one thing I've
I'm not going
noticed
to
with
badmouth
working
them,
with
but
like companies is that sometimes they just swap people over like constantly.
Yeah.
I've had some weird situations where it's like you just talk to a different person each and every time.
Yeah.
Could
This
be that
guy
like,
was,
they just got fired or something.
Maybe,
Like
I don't know.
the YouTube reps.
Yeah.
Yes, that's probably what I'm thinking of most. Like
But my God.
changing yeah, literally every time you talk to them, it's a
Can't
new
help.
rep.
Yeah.
That hasn't been like that for a long time though.
Yeah.
I think they've at least here in the UK they've been getting on top of that and doing it proper.
It frustrated me so much. It's like, if you're not gonna like reply back, why even waste my time with the meeting?
Yeah, ghosting is pretty darn rude. Like, I can't stand
Yeah.
it when people do that.
Like,
Just-
I'm an
just let
adult.
someone know,
This is
you
a
know.
this is a business conversation. You can say no. It's perfectly fine. But I don't know.
Yeah, I was really thinking, okay, the 3090 is going to be more expensive, but at least I'm not going to be competing with the crypto miners for it, so I'll just get that whenever it goes on sale.
Yeah.
And as soon as it went on sale, it's like sold out to crypto miners, and then I was like, well, okay.
Actually, that's not really true. Linus Tech Tips made a video about this.
Well, somebody's buying it out.
Well,
it's
when the 30 series came out, people were at home for COVID, man.
Yep.
So like, yes,
Yeah.
there's the the crypto people, but at the same time, households have 3 more computers in them now, and the demand for components is like triple at the moment. So
There's-
what I
there's
don't
loads of
understand is
things
why
like
can't they
this.
put me on a wait
Mining
list?
Xisuma. I'm mining you,
Dang.
Xisuma. What
You
do
know,
you What do
but-
you drop?
Nothing. Don't kill me.
The pickaxe.
Yeah, there
does a
really
surprising
should be
amount of
some kind of a
damage.
wait list. I agree, Joe.
Yeah, because like if they said we'll get it to you in 11 months, give
Yeah.
us $2,000, I would give them $2,000 and wait 11 months, I guess, because that's just
Yep.
the reality. But instead, I'm gonna end up just waiting until one day they're like, we accidentally made too many for a change, and then I'll order it that day. But like, when
That's
is
not
that
going to
gonna
happen
be?
either. There's a
Well,
like
I'm probably gonna
when-
end up buying a full computer first. That'll just
Yeah.
have a graphics.
So that's probably how you're gonna get a 30 series anymore.
Yeah. Well, because, like, part of it, too, is now that I'm full-time and I'm starting to travel again, like, when I travel with my desktop, that always feels kind of precarious. Like, I took it to a convention this summer that was, like, required everybody be vaccinated. And, there were some issues with the cables getting unplugged in transit, and luckily I was able to fix it, but it was like, I should really have a second desktop for travel so that, like, I don't risk ruining my whole livelihood if something falls out of the back of the car or something,
I actually got a pretty good deal on my
How
3090.
do you drive?
Well,
Yeah, I was
it's
about to
when
say
you're
that too.
unloading, Cleo.
Yeah.
I don't drive while I'm unloading.
But so I believe the 3090 that I have a Asus ROG Tough 3090. I think the MSRP for that was like 1900, and I got it for like 100 over that. So I feel like I got a pretty decent deal considering 3080s go for like 600 over MSRP. So I don't know, wasn't a bad deal. Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I just will not pay a scalper.
yes.
Like I could have had a PS5 a long time ago. I waited until I was able to buy it, and then I bought it. And now I have one. Yeah, I refuse to pay extra for that.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the prices on there are pretty absurd. I agree.
Well, and if NVIDIA gets tired of me complaining about their graphics card having a bad encoder, they can send me a new graphics card. Or say, like, hey, we created a thing for people who complain about us to buy directly from us. Or something. Like,
Yeah.
I'm happy to pay for it, but, like, don't make me jump through scalper hoops or whatever. No.
Well, they have a hard
also-
time getting rid of scalpers, I think. Although if
Yeah.
you're Ticketmaster, they bloomin' incorporate it now. Do any of you use Ticketmaster?
I've used it occasionally here and there.
Occasionally, I avoid it.
Nothing super.
Here in the UK, like, pretty much everything goes through Ticketmaster, but then they brought up this company that does ticket reselling, and now they build into the ticket selling model like tickets that automatically go to the reseller, and so like when you buy tickets, there's less of them available, but then there's all these reseller ones that are yeah, like super pricey.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's very predatory.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, I avoid a lot of big events just for because I don't want to deal with Ticketmaster. Like, but I live in a city that has a bunch of small events all the time, so I just go to those.
Dude, you live in
deal
Music
with the
City.
venue.
You got
Yeah, exactly.
events everywhere.
Exactly, so I can go through the venue.
I've only
Jeff,
driven through there. Yeah.
there's like a part of where I'm digging where there's all these like dark oak trapdoors on the ground.
You can mine through them. That was part of my tag room.
Oh, is that like not a problem anymore then?
No. That was the first hiding spot that I found, or I had. So it's already been located.
I've just mined down into your branch mine looking for diamonds, so you probably already got it.
Yep.
No diamonds there.
Nope.
Usually be how it works.
Yeah, these like shortages of anything that uses transistors are going to continue for a long time because of the way they work on this like model where you in the supply chain where you don't keep stockpiles of stuff. Everything keeps moving along. So as soon as like the next thing you need comes into the factory, you're building the next part of it. And when the pandemic hit, loads of companies cancelled all of their orders to these transistor places. And then these are like highly specialized, configured warehouses pumping out these transistors, and it's going to take years for them to reconfigure it for like all the needs of people like Sony and Nvidia, and so the shortages are just going to continue for ages.
Oh wow, that's crazy, dude.
Really unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like, hope none of your computer parts break or anything.
Yeah.
That's a point.
See what? I'm like, I know enough to build my own computer, but I'm clumsy and those components are expensive. So I have a local store do it for me. And when I was talking to that guy, he's like, I can order 3090s. Of course, there's a wait list, but so, I mean, he didn't.
But you can go to a computer store and order it? What the heck?
I mean, that's what he said.
I need to open a store so I can get on the wait list.
Yeah.
Maybe you just get a specialist store and you ask them.
I mean, this guy's like kind of braggy, so you know,
Watch out.
it could have been one of those situations where it's like, yeah, I can get you a 3090, no problem.
I can get you whatever you need.
Yeah.
Bro. Just do business with me and.
Yeah, installing a graphics card is relatively easy, but I paid $2,000. I paid $2,000 for a graphics card and a new PSU. I'm not putting it in myself. I'm gonna let somebody professional do it. So if they mess it up,
the thing you want to worry about is putting the cooler on the CPU. Like that's the trickiest bit of the whole thing. Plugging in the graphics card, you can be pretty clumsy. That's not too much of a bother. It's the CPU and the paste on it that can be a bit tricky.
Man, back in the day when I was putting computers together, putting the cooler on the CPU was like the scariest part. You literally felt like you're putting so much pressure on there that you were gonna crack something or break it or snap it in half.
Absolutely. And that's still the part that scares me when I do it.
Yeah, that's literally why I don't touch them. Like, I know they're like, when I was putting in RAM, I was nervous that I was just pushing it in too hard and it needs like to pop in there. I was so like freaking out.
If you've put RAM in and you've got 2 sticks of RAM, you should check that you put them in the separate channels.
They're in the right channels.
Yeah, because you got 4
I read
bays
the
and you're
little
supposed
booklet,
to split them. Yeah.
My I actually have 4 sticks of RAM in there. I have 64 gigs, and so yeah, it's they're they're like whatever it's called, like not separated, but
paired. Is
like
the term, I believe.
paired. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, both of my motherboards have 8 slots for RAM, so like you got to be really careful about that.
Oh wow. How does that work?
8 slots. I've not
Yeah,
seen that.
that's so you can do quad channel.
Ooh.
So you can
Does
access
that,
like
you
more
know, give you
sticks
more
in parallel or
performance? Yeah.
whatever.
Threadripper? What
No.
processor
It's
do you
just
have?
it's I
much
don't
of
know,
a
an Intel
performance
7000
boost
series.
is
It's
that?
older. What's that?
Interesting.
How much of a performance boost does quad channel give you?
You know, honestly, I'm not really sure. I didn't buy it specifically because of that. It was just whatever I bought at the time, but
Yeah, I think it depends if what you're doing is memory constrained or CPU constrained.
Hey, it worked. Diamonds.
What'd you do?
Lapis
found
and
more
diamonds.
The diamond trick with the what do you call
So
it?
good.
Very
the
nice.
lapis.
Yep. Yep.
They are
Works like a
yours
charm.
to keep, man. Like I said, you guys can have whatever ores you found or in the chests up there. I don't really care.
Sweet.
I got some cheers and bits here saying, I agree, I actually just built a PC recently. I did all of it except I called my brother to install my CPU and CPU cooler because it makes me super nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the nervy bit.
This is
Well,
why
and you
somebody
look at
else
it too,
makes
and
my
it's like,
computer.
what's the best way to apply the thermal paste? And it's like, well, there's a lot of different theories on that. And I'm like,
This is
And then
fine.
which
The
type
thermal-
of thermal paste do you use too? Because there's a lot of theories on that.
yeah, it's like, oh, just because they sent you this thermal paste with the processor doesn't mean that's the one you want to use. And I'm like,
Well, isn't the
Yeah.
thermal paste already on the processor? It was for
no,
mine.
because you put it on before you put the heatsink and the fan on.
Mine
Normally,
already
the
had it
thermal
on
paste
there.
comes on the heatsink itself if you're getting it from the factory, not the CPU.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
what I mean.
tough.
Yep.
Woo. Keep it.
I thought you wanted this, Jev.
I do. That's why I meant pick it up, please.
Oh, right.
He meant like don't splay it around on the ground, let it despawn.
Nope, it's important.
Thank you, Jim Bezzy, for those cheers and biddies. I appreciate that. Appreciate it ever so much. Let's catch up on these noises in the ear. We've had a few. Minorana, 4 months. Hey, I know you've talked about mental health on streams before. At least you did to a certain extent, and I wanted to ask you if you know what dissociative identity disorder is. No particular reason why I'm asking this. Just curious. I've heard about that before, but what it is doesn't come to mind too readily. Maybe someone in chat can fill me in on what that is. But yeah, I've definitely heard about that. I like learning and engaging with stuff around mental health and whatnot. So I know I've heard of that. Thank you for 4 months. Del D 2000 here with the Prime. So is Stem Buer 2. We got Cold Medusa here with some more cheers and bits. We got Weedle Blood for 5. Jimmy and Kin for 6, TXPMC for 3. Kenny the Logician is gifting subs to Mad, Imp, Cole, Collector, Forkfinger, Sprintessa, and Fusion, Quas Abyss. Thank you as always. Always appreciate those gifted subs. It used to be multiple personalities or split personalities, 2 people in chat are saying. Interesting. I thought it was something a little different, just off the top of my head. And someone else said, literally watched the movie Split that's about. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've seen the movie Split. Yeah, that would be about that then, wouldn't it? Oh, we got lava over here. Dang, watch out for that lava, yo. Scotch Tape Box, thank you for the Prime. Bravo 210 WP, thank you for the Prime. Arc17, thank you for giving the sub to Sketch. Always appreciate those gifted subs. And peeps, if you've been gifted one, always be sure to say thanks in the chat as well. Oh, dang, we're finding all of the ores. Oh, Lapis! Hey-o! Hey-o! Let's get right here. Okay, here's how we do it. And F3G, or did I already have that on? Wait, did I have it on and turn it off? No, I've got it on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, literally somewhere here it is. Oh, and there it is. Beautiful. That is such a cool little trick. And we take it to diamonds around here. We take it to diamonds. Sweet. Rue I Am says, my dad built my PC and he's very techie and I don't trust myself. Well, with someone's guidance, I really think building a computer, if someone's there to show you what bits to put together, you don't have to be too worried about it. Like, you know, the computer's not made of glass. As we said, that bit with the cooling fan and the CPU can be a bit hairy, but... Oh, these lag spikes. In general, you know, I think the average person could do it if they were shown what to do. And then once you've built one, you know, it's kind of easier to build another because you kind of know what to do, right? Like, the first PC I air quotes built myself, I actually built with a friend. And then the second one I built by myself because my friend had shown me all the bits to do, you know? Dang. Alright, more noises, more noises. ML, DK, NR1, here with the cheers and bits again, saying PJ Salts. Do not know what that is a reference to, but thank you. Thank you as always for the cheers and the biddies. Dear Shemmy's here for 46 months. Thank you so much, dear. And we got Silver HQ24 here with cheers and bits. I got a PC last year for my birthday and wanted to build my own. I just had a pro build it and Lil build my own sometime and use this one as a server. Alright, you wanted to build it but you had a pro do it instead. Yeah, I mean, especially if it's like your first PC, I can understand, like, you know, just getting a professional to do it. But if you have someone build it, you know, and show you how to do it, you'll realise it's not too difficult. And Pictai says, building computers today is much nicer, it's more plug and play. Yeah. Yeah, I remember computers from like the 90s, early 90s, it was definitely a bit more niche, and they have certainly made things more consumer friendly with time, you know, more accessible and whatnot. And we've got some more cheers and bits from And1 Corn. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, gold. We like gold. What is this? I can hear a skeleton as well. Darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Cool, cool, cool.
I'm gonna bring I will bring you and Joe a gift a little bit later.
Oh, thank you, Jeff.
Dun, dun.
Where's my gift,
very
Jevin?
welcome.
You'll get one too.
I want a
Joking.
gift.
No, everybody's gonna get a gift. I just gotta go to my farm and farm it up for you. It shouldn't take very long though.
I want 1,000,000 dirt coins.
Well, I will catch you later.
Yep. See you guys.
Bye, Cleo.
Bye, Cleo.
Cleo.
See you, Cleo. I was actually coming in to say it's pretty much getting to the end of my stream time as well, so
Yeah, that's. Thank you guys so much for the help. I really appreciate it.
no problem.
And we wiped this thing out today.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere yet.
Uh oh, what's happening?
What's
bet
happening?
he
More
found
lapis.
Yep.
More lapis.
Oh,
Don't forget if there's any ores
Who
in the
used to
chest up
say
there
that?
that you
What's
want.
happening? Who remembers? What's happening?
What's happening?
Who used to
What's
say
happening?
that? What's happening?
Was that a hermit member?
Yeah, Zul'jin. I'm sure it was Zul'jin.
I don't remember that. Maybe.
What's happening? He used to say. Oh, maybe I'm getting it wrong.
Wait, how did he say it again?
Right.
Like it had that kind of like looseness, like
It's
southern
got
looseness.
like
What's
a
happening?
Louisiana accent, kind of.
No, I just want to hear him try to do the accent again.
Oh, is it that bad? Oh no. What's happening? I don't know. That's my best.
It's actually not bad. It's not bad.
It's not terrible.
That's encouraging.
It's not. It's probably better than I can do, to be honest.
Go on, let's hear yours then.
No.
Oh,
I
you
can't
are
do
all
it.
happy to take the mick out of me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Right, I'm gonna be shooting out of here.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
the help.
See
Peace
ya.
out, man.
Bye,
See you later,
X.
buddy.
See you later. Bye bye. Sweet, that was a lot of fun. Let's turn those off, get a few more slime balls while we're here. Ha! Where are the bats? The bats are coming out of the caves, aren't they? That's how that works. Slime slaughter, that's what's going on here. Slaughter the slimes. I would like to take some of that back with me. There we go. Right, we're heading out of here, peeps. Let's see, more noises in the air. Liger Gaming coming in with gifted subs to Vector408, Haphazard, and Divergill. Thank you for supporting our community, my dude. Appreciate it. MPA Dutch is here with a donation saying, X, have you heard of the band The Pineapple Thief? I think they're really cool, and it didn't found it on your blog. Oh, thanks for checking the blog first. I always appreciate that. I have not. Feel free to tweet it at me, and I'll get to checking that out. that's if ever anyone wants me to check something out, Twitter is the way. Because at a certain point in my day, I log on there, check the tweets, and then log off again. So yeah, I'm always happy to check out some music. Fozzie's in chat. Hey Fozzie, how's it going? Also got 4,700 peeps hanging out with us. Be sure to hit the follow button and check out the schedule. You'll notice on there that every... Oh, where's my helmet? Every Monday, that is when we do Hermits Helping Hermits. Also, I'm walking away with Jevon's pick. And I have my own pick. We'll have to go repair that. So let's go drop that one back off. The tough is in my inventory. Oh, yeah, we'll drop that off for Jevon as well. Next stream Wednesday, says Becky. Yeah, very likely a Hermitcraft stream on Wednesday. You know, in the past, I was like committing to those a bit more, and then I just had a tricky time with getting, excuse me, some episodes done. So I should get back in the habit of updating those more. Actually, I think Cub probably wouldn't mind me holding on to that. So we dropped off the pick. That's cool. Oh, Blue Wave, we've done 1,000 days. Easy peasy. I'll tell you where I've got to go next. I've got to go over to the iron farm, copper farm, now that I think about it. AFK there overnight, because I still need more copper blocks. The next buildings I'm going to build, I'm going to introduce a different roof style. I am getting sick of AFKing over there constantly. Also, this was good for getting a few slimes as well, because, I mean, I don't have a slime farm. You might have noticed I haven't really built many farms this season. I'm just kind of like trying to play different. You know, figure out my way through the game a little different this time. Do you guys know when the next stream weekend will be, says Jim Bezzy? I imagine we'll organise one at our next meeting because it's been a while. I think it might be nice to try and change that format up a little bit and maybe do something different with the stream weekend as well. Like, we got HHH is like stream weekend, except it's one little event in the evening. So maybe we could do something that mixes the two concepts together. I don't know. I just feel like we've done a lot of them, and when you start to get a little inconsistent with something, it's probably because it's, you know, sort of been done a fair bit, right? And we'll continue to do them, no doubt, but the fact that we're like not remembering to organize them kind of shows that maybe it's getting a little stale. So it'd be cool to introduce something in the mix that freshens it up. So always, peeps, you ever got ideas? Oh, wouldn't it be cool if the Hermits did this in a live stream, or they did this thing or that thing? Always feel free to tweet and share at us, because if, you know, you got a great idea, we might take it on board and do something. So I feel like that's an area where we could definitely do something a little different and make it like super interesting again. Because when we first did it, man, it was rocking. Right, so I've got to put those. I could do with more of them. Put those there. Do I have any more anywhere? Don't. Well, that's fine. Tell you what, I'll do all of this in a minute. Sort out a chest, put my items in it, all that stuff we'll do later. 2 hermits streaming at the same time, working together, mini HHH stream day. That's actually a really terrific idea. Like a pairs thing. Yeah. Cool. Well, anyway, as you might have guessed, we have reached the end of today's Hermits Helping Hermits live stream. It will be uploaded to my second channel if you've just tuned in and you wanted to catch more of it earlier. I don't know how long the other hermits are streaming for, so if I go and raid one of them, that might kind of be it. I'll send you over to Jevon, just because I've got a feeling he might be sticking around for a little bit longer to work on the hull. So if you want more action, I'll send you over to Jevon so you can continue enjoying it. That is it. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. As always, I appreciate your support. Thank you for all those gifted subs. Thank you to my patrons, and we'll see you possibly on Wednesday. That's it. Bye-bye.